And welcome to the Average Black Man Show. I'm Timotheus, and I'm invading Girls Night. All right. So today's show is going to be about accountability, and we're going to jump right into it with the whole get down about old girl getting cracked with the brick. You know what I'm saying? So, how do we feel about it?
Mixed emotions.
Yes.
So I feel, why did this lead up? Like, what happened? Why was this man so mad to feel he had to smack her in the face with a brick?
Right.
But this ain't the first story I read about that.
This ain't the first time it happened. It's been so many women who've been harassed and talked down, called bees and everything because they don't want to give their number away or they ignoring the dude that's trying to holler at them.
Right.
Like, can't you guys just understand that's just not interesting?
But is that what really happened though? Like, come on now. Like,
yeah.
I don't know. I'm not saying she lying, but just getting like rejected by getting a number, you gonna pick up a brick and smack somebody? Like,
that's way too
no. Did she say
It
more?
feels like
Like,
there's
was
more
there?
to the story.
Yeah, like,
remember back in the day in Metro?
Oh, I know.
High school.
Yes, that is true.
She got shot.
She got killed.
Yeah.
She got killed. She did.
That is true.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not saying that it's
Men can't take
unbelievable.
rejection. Some men can't take rejection.
I've been out with my sisters and all that, and I've seen guys like when we walking away and they like, hey, how you doing? And keep walking and be like, oh,
Fuck you, bitch. Yeah. First you a dime, and then nigga, you don't mean shit. You ain't nothing.
Yeah. I need ugly anyway.
Somebody else.
Why you tripping?
But that's the standard right there, though.
At least you get to go
You
home.
all know that's the standard.
The standard.
Let me get your number.
Hey.
Hey, this may be.
All right. We got a quick break. Hold on.
Oh, y'all dropping them off?
Are they dropping them off?
We got a technical difficulty right now.
Right. Can't popped up into the equation.
Wait, you're not sitting in here, baby. We gotta maybe you can set them up upstairs.
Becca wants you.
Becca, we busy.
Let's set them up upstairs.
That was perfect timing.
Right.
But anywho,
Yeah.
they still right there. But anywho, so back to.
So you were saying that's the standard.
But that's kind of the standard that even I, as a man, can admit, and I'm pretty sure if you're gonna be honest and keep it real, that's kind of how we get down. Hey, baby, damn, you bad? No. Well, no, you know what your man got to do with me? Blah blah blah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no. Well, fuck you then, bitch. You wasn't all of that bitch.
Right.
But it's like so.
Like the nigga he didn't notice all the imperfections in the beginning and shit. Now this nigga want to tell you about yourself. No,
That's what I'm saying. Like, why do you do that? Move on to the next one. Like, what you so mad for? Like,
red flag right there. So,
red flag.
But you know, rejection is a motherfucker though. Rejection is a motherfucker. I couldn't.
You know, black, they never even talked to you in the first place because damn, that nigga crazy.
But some young
Think
men,
about it though.
some young
Imagine
men
you
now,
go approach a nigga and they reject you. That's hard to swallow.
especially
That
when
fucks
you
with your
rejected
ego a
women
little
in
bit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna go hit a nigga upside the head with a brick.
People
But-
are responsible for their own emotions. So the way you react to stuff make it seem like,
Right.
damn, this how you act.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm glad
Okay, I'm a female. I ain't even gonna lie. I've been rejected before, and it's just like, oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
On to the next one. Shit, it's plenty of
But
fish in
niggas
the
ain't
sea.
sassy. Niggas ain't sassy with their rejection. Niggas ain't,
Just
fucking
look-
up
Okay, we can
your
start-
whole
we can
ego
start
and shit.
this,
Some of
we
these
can start
bitches is really,
Oh, okay.
yeah, some of these bitches is just really just out of line.
Yeah.
Attitude,
Okay.
nigga,
Yeah.
fuck you,
Yeah.
walking by, can't speak.
Yeah.
Like,
That's true though.
be nice about it.
That
No,
is
I'm not
true.
interested. No, or take down the fake number. Or here's a fake number. Like,
Yeah, that's
These niggas is like that.
yeah,
But when
that's
it's like when you get to that rude part, it makes niggas just want to
be
flash, beat
right.
you back. Flash.
that's like okay. That's like y'all know Randy. That's a prime example.
Oh,
Like no, you ugly. Get the fuck out my
Yeah.
face.
Yeah,
Like damn, this nigga. I'm waiting for the brick to smack her in there.
yeah.
Like,
I'm all waiting too.
oh, this nigga didn't even smack her in that. Like, oh, but some niggas like that mean shit. It turn them on and it's a challenge. But some they just can't take that type of rejection. Me, I would never. I'm like, if I'm not interested, like, oh no, but thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I can't.
And you can
See
still
me.
strike up a conversation and be
Yeah.
nice and to be cool and cordial by the end of the night. the nigga might be number worthy.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? If you just gave the nigga a little bit of a chance, conversate with him a little bit.
Instead of
Some niggas
prejudging, just
yeah.
to look.
But it's all on how he approach you too. If he approach
It's
you like
approach.
some bullshit, like
Like a cat call
Yeah.
or something like, dude,
That's
nobody's
the
doing
first thing I'm
that.
gonna think of in my mind.
Right.
He better get out of my face real quick.
No.
So
All right.
it's about the approach.
Hang on just a sec. Everybody that's joining in on Facebook, the way to set up here is remotely. The comments are coming, but they're too small for me to read. If you guys can go on over to the Average Black Man Show on YouTube, you can comment there, and I'll be able to see your comments. And there's a link there if you want to jump on and join the conversation. All right.
Okay.
Yeah, join us.
Join us. This
Let's talk
topic
about it.
kind of interesting.
Like we know that
Because
girl.
most average men now, okay, they hang around with their crew. They be with their friends just like how we do, right? So they may be like, oh, go over there and shoot your shot. But you know, they homies behind them like, yeah, you ain't gonna pay
Right,
attention.
right.
You can't pull that little piece
He's
like
like,
that.
I-
So then you can't pull that piece, and that piece just actually disrespect you like, oh, fuck with me. No, you can't have my number. Then he looking like, nigga, I knew I was gonna get my shot down when my homies told me. Then it really this woman just shot me down. So
Right.
fuck you, bitch.
Mhm.
Now he wanna hit you just to make himself feel like a man. I did something, but at the end of the day,
He embarrassed
he
himself.
was embarrassed. He was embarrassed.
Yes.
Yes, even though a woman could say, "Oh no, I'm not interested," and walk away, oh, the homies on the side like, "Oh, nigga, we already knew you."
Yeah.
Right.
So then he gonna turn around like, "Man, fuck this, bam,
Alright, so
hit one."
now,
That's
Now-
what's
I got a
Hang on.
whole example like that. I got socked in my face for that.
now, hang
Oh,
on.
so what happened? You
Yeah,
were a
I
victim.
got, but I didn't shoot him down all disrespectful. I was in a relationship.
I was getting to that. So that situation where a woman is totally, innocent, like you said, I got good or whatever. And if he act like that, that's just wild.
Yeah.
Now, in this other woman's the videos situation where she has a history of nigga, let me get your bitch ass. You
Right.
I know
Right.
I want to give you my number with your old dusty broke
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
And
That's-
then his homies on the side looking, and she getting all in his face.
Yeah.
She being disrespectful. Blah, 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 blah. I'm not saying she deserved the brick by no means, but
Yeah.
you play dumbass games.
Win
Yeah.
dumbass
Because
prizes.
what if the shoe was on the other foot? Like, what if it was the other way around? Like,
She hit him with the brick, huh?
no, I mean, like, got shot down. Like, if a nigga like, oh, bitch, get your dusty old raggedy fucking frontal ass, just going extra with it. Like, a bitch gonna be looking like, nigga, fuck you. Bitch, I guess I'd rather to beat your ass.
I see your glue. I see your glue.
Yeah. Your shit lifting and shit, like, and it do be some niggas
Get your
like
whole
that.
scalp lifted.
Right.
Like, yeah. Not
Yeah.
turn around and walk away in shame.
So how would a
Like,
female
girl,
react?
he wasn't interested.
So how would a female react on that point? Like, is she just gonna take it and walk away, or is she gonna be like, "Nigga, fuck you with your dusty," and it's the other way around. So
But you don't hear too many females getting rejected.
That's what I said. Men ain't sassy. They don't have attitude.
Shit.
Like, if they not
Sound like
interested.
that though. Oh, get your dusty ass out my face. A nigga telling a female that shit. That's weird.
And women don't approach men on no catcall disrespectful shit neither. So it's kind of how you approach.
oh wait, nowadays, hey, because we be some straight perverts and shit.
Hey, homie, yeah, you with the braids. My nigga, yeah, come holler at a bitch.
That's the double standard.
Yeah, you
That's
right.
the double standard because
The cat calls.
if y'all all working office together, right? If there's a dude that start working there that's new and he find out, girl, y'all see the fly
Yeah,
guy?"
yeah.
Hey, Church.
Did you see slacks? Did y'all see slacks?
They went to Taco Friday. He went to
Okay.
Yeah,
He walking by, you're like, hey, slacks, and you're just like,
yeah,
well, you know what he ain't gonna do? He ain't gonna go to HR and be like,
yeah.
Right.
I'm feeling harassed when I walk into the break room.
Right.
Because it's a difference in a female tell a guy, oh, I see what you
I think it's a
working with.
compliment
And
for
the guy
men.
tell the
It's a
female,
compliment
oh,
for
I
men.
see what you working with.
So
Something
badass.
like,
Because women are used to getting compliments. Men aren't really used to just being
But all the
complimented.
men
Like,
gotta
that's a
tell a
compliment for
woman is
men.
I'm married. Because if he married, either he with it or he not.
Yeah.
So if he tells us he's married,
to
That means
either I'm married, boo, but I still take your number, or I'm married, that's it.
Yeah.
We gonna take that as the,
Most, yeah.
she lucky.
now for men come up with
Yeah, yeah.
Keep your ass on the leash.
Well, if
everybody talking
That's a
over
good
each other.
man, Savannah.
That's a good man.
That's a good
Come
man.
back to the same club at the same time to see if he's still married next week. Chances are. Chances are.
No, somebody accountability.
Right.
Chances are.
Right.
Shit. Because we lie about being married, so I'm pretty sure they lie about being married too. It's just to shoot them down.
Hey, say it again loud for the microphone.
We lie
Women
about being married. So
Alright.
I'm sure men do
Being in a
the same.
relationship,
It's
it's
just
all
easier way to
type
shoot
of
somebody down.
excuses
It closes the door.
to be nice about it.
So I want everybody on YouTube to be witness to all of these women right here saying that women are just as trifling as men.
Absolutely.
Yes,
Absolutely. If not more
If not,
trifling. Women can be more trifling.
We like that shit perfect.
We good.
But
Do it-
like
just do
our
it
shit
better.
in plain daylight. Our shit is hitting in plain daylight.
This is-
We
this
know
is
about
the
me more,
worst.
but you don't know.
This is the worst, and this is why I always bring this one up. Like women always be like, "This dudes do this." And I'm like, you know how cold women are in comparison to men.
Man.
Women
Yeah,
will
we
have
know.
Women will have a whole baby,
Oh
and
shit.
not even be your baby. And
Hey, we ain't gonna get on that.
All right, let's not disrespect nobody in the building.
Men will have a whole baby and act like they ain't got no kids at all. They can have 5 kids and they ain't got no
Brother. Let me finish my sentence.
No, you can't.
No, you got the flow. You got the flow.
Yeah, you got it. Go ahead,
I
finish. Okay, go ahead. We listening. We listening.
Triggered.
You know me thinking though. You know me thinking.
What I'm saying in this hypothetical scenario, okay?
Thank you.
Hypothetical scenario, women can have a whole baby by a dude that's not her husband, name that baby Junior, her husband's name, and let that man go on thinking that that's his baby.
But for 21 years.
He live in ignorant bliss.
For 21
And if you
years.
tell him, and if you tell him,
I don't think a man
if
can
you
do
tell
that
him it's
colder than
not his
that.
baby,
I don't think a man can do that.
hey, if you tell him that the baby's gonna break his
What can
heart,
a man do that's
it's gonna
colder
ruin
than
his
that?
life. So he might
I wait. Look at him. I wait. What can a nigga do that's colder than that?
I know some people that that
He be
was
having a
on
whole life.
deployment, and I ain't gonna say no names, but was on deployment. While she's on deployment, her husband got the bitch in her house in her bed.
Mhm.
Why the kids?
Mhm.
Why the kids is there? They little, so they don't know. They playing house. He playing house with a whole other bitch while this bitch on deployment.
Oh, no.
Right.
That's low.
That's trying.
That's low. Okay.
I think we equally trifling. You really can't point fingers. You
Right.
just gotta be accountable for what you've done.
Mhm.
That's all it is at the end of the day.
Everybody cheat.
Women have the
Just do
babies.
it right.
We have the babies and we make the
Right.
mistakes.
Right.
We can make the
Right.
mistake,
Like
but
the men.
So you giving men permission to cheat as long as you do it right?
He don't need permission. They're gonna cheat anyway.
I would never say out loud. Yeah, baby, go cheat. I'll never say it out loud. But if you doing everything the fuck you supposed to do, and this shit ain't hitting me in my face,
It's not no up and lock.
We happy?
Up and hold you. You don't cheat. I
you
don't
doing
cheat.
everything
At the
right.
end of the day, no matter what, a nigga gonna do what a nigga
Right.
gonna do.
Hey,
All that.
I'm like,
And she
look.
ain't calling me.
Hey, we all
Fucking
talking
in
at
my
the same
house.
time. Y'all having a whole nother conversation in the background. Like we gotta.
No, I was on the same conversation that was up.
I'm just saying.
I was on that same subject.
Okay, well we gotta start letting people talk because
Yeah, we
can't
talking
really
No, yeah, but I'm
understand
just
what
answering your question. Yeah, like I'm not going to tell you that I'm giving him permission.
Right.
But like she said, if bills is paid, bitches ain't calling my phone.
babies is getting
at least try to keep it from me as
Yes.
much as possible. I can respect it more than that, unless you out here just
No vaginal discharge. That's important. Now don't be coming home fucking up my pH.
or fucking up my period. What is it called? My
Yeah, now I'm gonna appear with this bitch.
I
and
done
shit,
period
right?
twice this month now. Goddamn it! Who the fuck you fucking?
Right.
I done synced up with that bitch now. Fuck you.
Mhm.
Shit, that shit happened.
Right.
It
I
do
love
happen.
it happened to me.
What was you saying, Becky? What was you saying?
No, I was just saying like what Aunt said. Like, there's no trying to lock a nigga down or a man down in general. It's like, okay, if a man's gonna do something, a man's gonna do it. At the end of the day, if we gonna do it, we gonna do it. We can't say, oh, we're in a relationship or we're married or anything. Because at the end of the day, I can tell you that we can lay with each other, pillow talk 24/7. But once you get out that door, hey, the doors is open. It's already open. No, it's not pissing me off or anything. I don't even know what's going on. Oh yeah, all bets are off. It doesn't matter if we're married or in a relationship. You're just gonna do. It might be another bitch that's showing you something that I can't show you. It's open.
I've actually had a situation where I done been out cheating, you know, because I wasn't shit. And
Still ain't.
I come home thinking that, oh shit, I'm out all night. I come home, this nigga ain't even home.
Mm-hmm.
Nigga, now you at fault. Now you did something wrong.
Yo, old lady.
I'm telling you.
While you was out making love.
Exactly. So it's like, at the end of the day, nigga, do your shit right. Get home before me.
But niggas are
niggas
are sloppy.
Or it's a problem. Get home before me, or let me know where you're at, or let you know what I'm saying. Now I'm in the bed tucked and shit, like I've been there all motherfucking night. And where the fuck you been? I was trying to get home at a certain time, so you want to suspect me, right? But at the end of the day, you gone.
I have to tip my hat to anybody that can do that because just the whole idea that to me right now at this age sounds exhausting as hell.
It is now.
It sounds exhausting as hell. You gotta keep this woman happy and this woman happy and make sure that this woman don't know about this woman. This woman gotta know about this woman. But you don't want her to know that she know about this woman.
Right.
It just sounds
In my experience,
It don't have to be exhausting if you're doing it correctly. And if you got a side bitch, why you with her so much? You shouldn't even be with her. This is fun. This is somebody you going out and having fun with here and there.
Then I got a question.
Now you spending too much time with the bitch.
No, the relationship shit is exhausting. Keeping somebody happy.
I just want to know, what about transparency? If this how you feel, like you know you can't be with this person, you gotta sneak around. Instead of sneaking around, let them
Talk about it.
know what you about. Like
Talk about it.
you ain't the only one. We not
Because they scared what the other person gonna do. They don't want to lose them. Some motherfuckers don't want to deal with that shit.
Some people don't want to bring to their head.
They got a whole cliche for that. It's called wanting your cake
And eating it too.
And I know that, but it's just
Anime.
crazy how you got to do all this
Anime
sweet
love
shit and
But I feel you, Netta, because I'm like, shit, if that's what we doing, let a bitch know. Cause game, let's do this. I can do it too. I could do it too. I can be faithful, or we can do it how you want to do it. Like let me know what we doing. Let me know what we
But see,
doing.
the thing with men can't,
So I know how to
that.
check my
Men
feelings
can't
and be
handle-
on that shit.
men cannot handle
Men can't handle it.
a lot of shit that women
Let
handle.
us
Like us
Let us
women,
said it.
we could find out you cheated. Nigga, you got a baby on the way, all this, and we will treat the baby like it was our baby. A lot of men can't do that.
Facts.
Men
Factory.
can't. Just the thought of that woman laid up with another nigga just break their heart. They can't. Yeah.
Well,
Man, that shit
But it's crazy that if it's their woman in their house, laid up with another nigga, they sick. But they can go out in the streets and fuck a woman who they know got a man, and it's nothing to them.
right.
it's called
It's weird.
Right.
compartmentalization.
Yeah,
That's what it is.
that makes some
It's-
sense.
It's easy. It's easy for anybody, man, woman, to be one type of way with somebody that you're not emotionally invested in.
Mm-hmm.
If you got a whole history, you done built this, you done been through the ups and downs and all of this, and you done did all of this shit, it broke apart, y'all did the work to put it back together, you're gonna have a greater attachment to that person versus the girl with the big booty that smiled at me over at the club.
Yeah, but a lot of times these side
That's
chicks
real.
leave for their man. I'm gonna be with my man. I ain't gonna fuck around with you because you were never gonna leave your wife. I'm gonna go ahead and stick with what I got.
Mm-hmm.
I'ma kill
Niggas is jumping off the buildings and shit.
Now what you said, if men were more transparent, then it would probably not be an issue. Because it's like, well, this is what you get into. Because, I'm gonna tell my business a little bit. I had a split from my wife for 3 years. And during that time, I was mad. I was bitter and all of that. And I had told myself, I'm gonna prove that honesty is the worst policy. And all I ended up proving is learning that honesty is the shit. Because every single woman that I told, like, look, I'm still legally married. This, that, and the other. This, look, I ain't trying to take away your decision. If you want to roll with it, or I ain't trying to trick you into doing nothing.
Right.
You want to give me some coochie? Cool. Cool. And they was like, what a breath of fresh air you
Right.
are.
Thank you for being honest. Yeah.
Here you go.
Pussy on a platter.
Right.
There you go, my nigga.
Give me some oils and rock this shit so you take it home.
But in the same token, honesty could be painful. It could hurt for a nigga to tell you, look, it's this, and in your mind you thinking like, this might be something. This nigga doing this right, he doing that, and you telling me like it's not going nowhere. But I still want it. Some women still want it.
Some women think they can change it.
Yeah, some women think they can change it. Yeah,
I'm gonna take him from his family.
Now I'm in the room for the woman. I gotta ask this question because I know men's egos. What's with y'all ego of thinking like, well, if I put he ain't never had this thing. If I put this thing on,
Everybody think
I'm
they
gonna
pussy
take it
better
from.
than the next.
Yeah.
Every female
I don't
think
think that
they
way.
pussy better than the next.
I think it's more my personality that
Yeah.
like attracts.
Yeah.
This.
At the same
I mean,
time,
I ain't knocking on my center.
Yeah.
It's two. But
like, yeah, my personality plus this pussy.
But I don't be like, I'm gonna put it on this nigga. This nigga
But
falling in love.
the reality of
All
the
kind
situation
pussy
is
out
you could be the baddest bitch in the world and still get cheated on.
Yes,
Right.
indeed.
You could be
Indeed.
the baddest.
You can have the best
You
pussy,
can have
the
the best
best head,
personality,
the best
head,
everything.
yeah,
And that
bomb
nigga
ass
still
job. Beyonce got cheated on.
Man,
Right.
Halle Berry got cheated
Halle
on.
Berry got cheated on. Bomb ass BBLs. But he still want a little butt house.
He still got a little
Little
bit.
butt. Hey, little butt right
He
here.
still got a flat back.
Yeah.
That nigga got a flat back house right now.
He got everything at the house that he want. But little butt doing a little something different.
Yeah.
Little butt might be natural, but he might not have how much you can get in between that big ass butt.
But it's something just different. So I think
He can't get past some shit.
at the end of the day,
Some women don't
we
even
done
get
jumped
that
to a
pussy
whole
that
nother
big.
topic.
See, but you know what? When men cheat, they start being disrespectful to their woman. They start slacking. They start, you know what I'm saying? Start treating this bitch, this other bitch that he has no future with. He start treating her like she the queen. So now she got this thing in her mind, like.
Now, what I think that is, in my personal opinion, is I think that when a person is cheating and they being sneaky and all of that on purpose, I think men and women both, they either get comfortable and they don't care, or that guilt sets in and they want to get caught.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Is there like some questions on there?
I see that.
Or you can't see it on there?
Is that on the
Where your internet glasses at?
Where her my photos at?
We all think about internet glasses. Where her motherfucking glasses at?
all right, so Jocelyn says sometime when you tell men that you were married,
Shout out to Jocelyn.
they still keep going.
Right.
That's your wife, right?
That's where you
That's
guys
his wife.
Shout out
That
to
that's
Jocelyn.
true.
What you
That's
say?
that's true.
sometimes you tell men that you're
Right?
most likely you tell women.
You can't be too invested. You can't be too available.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those type of niggas, you can't be too invested, and you can't just be available at all times.
But if you tell a man you married and he keep pursuing, you gotta stick with it. You
Yeah.
gotta keep your story. You gotta keep your story straight. You can't let
Yeah.
him win. You
Because
can't.
of some men, they take it as a challenge. Like,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah. You gotta let it go.
I'm
You
gonna
gotta-
get it.
That's when you stand up for your man.
And sometimes it worked though.
Yeah.
Sometimes we're like, this nigga
You
is
just gotta stick with it.
persistent.
Like, no.
And then he start breaking away into breaking like he just like he is really doing stuff. You know, if they sin against.
Happy with your
Hell yeah, I'm happy.
But every marriage is not no.
I'm gonna even be happy in my next life. That's all
You might be
I
happy.
might hit him with the no, why, what's up?
See, that's where
And that's the problem. That's the problem right there.
It
Yeah.
might be that one day that you're not happy. It might be that one day. Okay, he might just
If you're not
ask you.
happy one day and you let that.
No, not saying, but you might just have that
Some people be
conversation.
ready to let
It's
that door
not- It's
open.
not like opening your door, but that conversation. Yeah, it might be that one day that man asks you, "But are you happy?" Like, you know what, my nigga, today? No, I'm not.
Shit, that's a
Because
fact. Are you
this
happy?
and this and happened, but he has that ear to sit there and listen.
Right.
So when that man opened his door to sit there and have that shoulder and that ear to listen to you, then that's opening you. Like, damn, he really sat here and listened to me.
It
That's something
But
that's lacking
you
in
know
his
when
marriage.
you're not
Lacking
committed,
in
when
his
you're not
marriage.
committed, when you're not committed to a man, and he telling you everything you want to hear, that man is different when the commitment becomes.
It
Once
is.
y'all are
He
committed,
knows he's against you now.
yeah. Now it's like,
Now
is
you know
he
what you
really
like.
that nigga that you supposed to be with? Now you don't let your nigga go.
Mhm.
You focusing on this nigga, and he was just telling you everything you want to hear.
Right.
That 20% ass nigga, you know, let your 80%
28
go.
rule.
Mhm.
But you know, in the beginning of anybody, they gonna put on their best. It's their representative all the time. So once you get to know and then their feelings and they know you feeling a certain way, like we all know how that shit goes.
Yeah, comfortable.
Yeah, that comfortability comes in, and then this a whole nother nigga. Like I knew this nigga was too good to be true, but now I love him and I don't want to stop fucking with him, even though he a total asshole now.
Even though he ain't shit at all.
What you just said right now is something that I've noticed from like doing podcasts. It's the generation that's, and our generation use that term loosely, but the times that we're in now, I talk to a lot of women that say that they prefer to fuck first and see if I like you later because they want to see if the sex is good now before I get invested. Because if I take the time to get to know you, and then okay, I'm starting to fall in love, and then I go to do it, and he's like, "So you ready for this, girl?" You know?
Not the finger.
I'm about to put this thing on.
Somebody shoot this nigga in the pinky toe. Somebody come shoot this nigga in the pinky toe.
But you know what? Okay.
Now you all emotionally invested. You like,
Right.
And a bitch wouldn't even give a damn. It's like, you know what? I'm gonna do what I can do on this thing. Hold on. We gonna figure this out right now.
The whole back out, get
To
everything.
certain people, it don't even matter like the size, but you just so emotional.
It's like the thing in the back of the door.
Because and facts. This is facts. When you really like a nigga, it don't matter.
Right.
Because you got that emotional connection, so you still gon' But the first sign of trouble. Am I lying? The first sign of trouble.
I'm not gonna say no names, but that's facts. It was like, I fucked with this nigga. I like this nigga, but
This nigga doing all the
this
right
nigga
shit.
got 2 fuck ups.
This nigga ain't allowed to raise his voice. This nigga can't ask me where the fuck I been. The first sign of trouble, and we got a problem.
We got a problem.
Like, I know this nigga ain't talking
And
to me.
the first sign of trouble,
I know this nigga.
gone. And that was facts.
So now I'm gonna address that because now y'all brought up this conundrum because now it sounds like so if Mr. Man that's doing everything right, paying the bills, coming home on time, all that, everything's taken care of, you ain't gotta worry for shit, he buying you all that, and he got this, but if he got one fucker, but you got over homeboy over here that ain't got no job and over there, and he walking in the room
King Dingaling. Right.
Putting it on the table.
You ready for this? Oh,
Hey, he got 100 fuck ups. That's really how
It's sad. It's sad. But you gotta be a stupid motherfucker to fuck up your shit for some good dick.
When it's actually
When your shit good. But if your shit good, but you right. If this nigga walking in the door with his dick on his shoulder, that nigga could slap me a few times with his dick, okay? And I'ma forgive him. Don't let it happen again, babe. Don't do it again. Meanwhile, this nigga done smacked me 10 more times.
Meanwhile, you over there like, babe, you ain't got no more time. I swear, maybe one. Just one more time. And I'm good.
But while y'all joking and all of that though, you know, real life, they got shit that think like that that's in the mirror, put makeup on her black eye.
Facts.
Put makeup on her black eye, like, you know what I'm saying? So
But sometimes it's fear too. Like we're laughing about fucking around. Like
Yeah.
when you fucking around,
Not no real domestic violence. I don't give a fuck how big your dick is.
That's completely
You not
different.
putting your hands on me.
He probably ain't even fucking her no more.
Yeah.
Sometimes these bitches are getting beat up and
And
they ain't had
just
no
to get
dick.
beat up
And
in
a long ass time, he telling her it's her fault that he ain't fucking her.
And when they are fucking, he damn near raping her because she emotionally unattached. She don't want to be with the nigga. Why she there? She's scared. She's scared to leave.
That's domestic violence shit is completely different. But to go back
Hey,
to
yo, everybody in the comments, they got a link on YouTube if you want to come up and
go
ask
back to
questions.
motherfuckers to look
Jump
kids
in
when they start hitting that
conversation.
insecurity.
Please help me. Please help me.
And that's what you gotta realize with niggas with they are insecure. Cause if we know that you this, you know too.
And they were.
Nigga, you know you wasn't coming in the bedroom with a whole lot to offer. You know what I'm saying? So
If we giggle about
anything.
he think we talking about him.
Right. talking.
I think we talking about him.
She right.
It's some good pussy because he better.
Right?
He better.
He
can't
Like here, baby, here, borrow my rose. I'ma close my eyes.
I'm like, it's people.
Did you say you gonna get
It's a lot of choices to use though. It's a lot of
Yeah, I mean, there's ways, especially
It's
when
a lot
you
of shit you
emotionally,
can do.
like you love a nigga, you just got that emotional attachment. It's so many ways to be pleased.
He has to be happy with
Sexually.
himself to want to make you happy.
Mm-hmm. It's so many ways to be pleased. But that
But
person
he's gonna do so much just to make you happy.
He gonna do so
He's
much.
gonna do so much to make you happy.
Like,
Nigga, either I'm cheating
like,
or
no,
I'm
this
not.
nigga
You can't
did.
be compete with your dildo.
It's like-
you can't compete with my dildo. Look,
It's like
you can't compete with Walmart. Goddamn it.
it's like an ugly person.
What?
But he
You can't
has to
compete with Walmart and Amazon.
He has to
You
dress
have to
up
have your own
to make himself look good enough.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? That's just like an ugly man. He has to do so much just to, okay, so we got an ugly man. He gotta look good by he gotta dress up to make himself look good. Because if he ugly
Or he gotta be
and
rich.
you ain't got no
He gotta be
you
rich.
can't you don't have shit. Like it's nothing. Yeah, that's unattractive. Yeah. It's just like that. The
Not
nigga
having
with
shit
shit,
is attractive.
he has insecurities. So his insecurities, the only thing that's gonna make you feel good about yourself is he cashing you out, make you feel like a beautiful woman, make you feel like the princess, the queen you are.
I don't
That's
know.
the
I'm
only
not
thing.
like
His
looks don't looks is not what
yeah, 'cause
turns me
I'm like,
on. I'm
ugly-
overlooked.
Today,
I'm
ugly is
overlooked.
not a
I'm just saying
thing.
what I'm just saying.
Ugly is not a thing right now.
That's what I'm
It
saying.
could be the ugliest nigga in the room,
In most,
and he be the most
like, let's
attractive
say-
to all the bitches.
You know,
around.
I dated the ugly nigga.
Nigga, I was gonna touch on that, but I was like, you know,
The ugliest nigga, but he was
that
paying the
nigga
bills.
was young.
He was taking care of shit. He was doing everything the fuck he was supposed to, and made her feel like she was the most beautiful
And that's
woman
the same
in
with a guy with a
in
little
the
dick.
world.
That's the same with a guy with a little dick.
Right.
It's the same. It's the same with a guy with a little dick.
He's
gonna try everything just to please you.
I'm gonna cheat on
He's
you.
Right.
So would you prefer?
Would
I
you
can give you
prefer?
emotions and emotions, but my hand can give you all that shit, and I can cash you out, and I promise you ain't gotta pay your car note, your bills, ain't nothing. When you need this fancy ass money, you wanna go on a girl vacation, I make sure all your bitches is hooked up. That's just like a nigga with a skinny dick on a little ass dick. Ugly nigga's gonna do the
So
same
chill like
thing.
skinny.
Skinny little. That's
That's
skinny.
two different dicks.
That's two different dicks.
That is two different things. Skinny and little, short. I'd rather skinny than short. Cause skinny, I mean, you
A skinny with a fat head. We
you
gotta
can get in that motherfucker and move around.
Yeah, it's gonna hit
This
something.
nigga can hit from here to there. Nigga,
Short,
he's skinny,
that shit
but he
ain't-
in that thing. You know what I'm saying, nigga?
Oh,
Short.
Hey, we don't want
You
to
barely in that motherfucker. At this point, nigga, I might as well use my finger.
You might as well grab Rose.
But that's the thing. We can use our
Or you might as well use your finger
We
at
can
this
use
point.
our fingers and bust it up. So how we gonna act like a little dick ain't gonna make this?
A little dick can make me.
Hey, the
Just
conversation
tell
went way up
him
north.
just tell him to put it on that goddamn clip. You
Just
good.
because, you know,
Yeah.
I think that I-
We were supposed to be on the top.
But when you using your own finger, you know what what's about to hit.
That's what
When
I'm
you got a
saying.
nigga
gotta be
just-
open to learning.
You got a nigga just
All right. So let me ask. So since
that shit
I'm gonna
probably
bring
ain't
it all the way
gonna
back
work.
to accountability. Here. So,
Okay.
so does this man need to understand and be accountable for his actions and understand that if he got one or two fuck ups, and then it's his fault. Sister, I can't say the shit without laughing. It sounds fucked up.
It's so
It's so fucked up.
But
it's so bad.
It's the truth.
And it is the truth.
Well,
And it's
now
sad
how-
to say.
Now with that same note, I'm flip the coin over.
Okay.
All right,
So
so
the bitch pussy trash.
Trash.
She ain't got no walls.
no walls. He ain't been walking around. He ain't walking
I'm
around.
gonna around and be like, hey nigga,
Do that really Like, can you feel me?
I don't believe it. I don't believe we're gonna be having no walls. I think we're gonna be.
Shit.
I don't believe it.
Have you been inside?
I got it. Okay, wait, hold on.
Unless she born that way.
Wait, hold on.
Is she born that way?
Do some women be having no walls?
Absolutely.
man.
This is why we literally have.
Sure.
This is why we literally have the cliches like she felt like I was fucking a warm bucket of water. It's really like that's real shit.
I'm glad I don't got that problem. Hey,
I don't know.
yeah, we on
See, like I'm running.
I hate to believe that because if unless
Well,
they born
at least you
that way,
blessed. You
unless
ain't
they
gotta
born
worry
that
about
way,
that.
I don't know if they born that way
This
though.
is why-
No, they probably ran through. That's why. That's the.
Or a woman expecting me to have no walls.
Because men was born, these is born that way. So maybe when we were born, pussies is born that
I
way.
didn't
This
know
is
that.
why Kegels exist.
Yeah. You gotta do that shit.
I'm doing them right now.
Yeah.
Somebody say Kegels on
You
it.
start just fucking it up.
That's why I'm sitting there sweating. I'm like,
As soon as I swear if any female hear the word Kegels, they gonna start doing it immediately. Like, oh
It's
yeah.
a mind thing. It's a mind thing. I'm out here fucking it up right now. How many you did?
All right, everybody stop doing Kegels now. Go back to the
No,
show.
honestly, when you're drunk and you're spinning and you do Kegels, can't you make us a nut?
Hell
No,
Yeah.
Make us a nut.
Actually, you actually can.
Make us a nut.
I don't know.
If you go, yeah, if you at a certain angle and you can even cross your legs in a way. Absolutely.
You know, like
When you drink it,
I am 40, about to be 41, and I ain't.
but have you tried it? Close your
No,
eyes.
I never have.
Yeah, you
I
can.
don't want to do it right now.
Y'all just segue to something else now.
Okay, we gonna get back.
I'm segueing with y'all. I'm following what y'all talking
No, I
about.
wasn't, but I
It
will.
was supposed to be accountability, but just having
We
girls
keep
night
jumping
and
to
having a good time. So so we're gonna just now what y'all just said
All right.
right now. Now the stats say that over 78%, roughly, give or take, of women have never had a vaginal orgasm.
Oh, that is so sad.
So what
It
y'all
is so sad.
so what y'all talking about is like, so it don't sound like it's that hard to get an orgasm.
You gotta learn your own
It's all a
body.
mind thing.
You can't expect
No.
nobody else to give it to
And
you.
then,
You gotta learn.
it's either a man can give you an orgasm or you can give it to
My
yourself.
kids done came out. What y'all doing here?
Like
Like, what you here for? Get some food
so
and leave.
70% single, like
the food
women
and go.
give it themselves, or a man
No.
can give them to give it to them.
When I say vaginal, I mean
Inside.
Oh, inside. Okay. Yeah.
Dang,
So-
Becky. Calm down
so-
the beat.
Okay, see, yeah. Damn, did
and these are the same women
Damn,
that because they did a poll, it was like, they asked a group of women, does size matter? And every woman that says size does not
It
matter.
doesn't. To me, it don't.
Well,
It's
listen
all
to
how you work it.
Every woman that says size does not matter were the women that have never had a vaginal orgasm. But the
Really?
ones that did have a vaginal orgasm said absolutely it matters. If you can't hit where I need you to hit, then we have
They got deep votes.
I don't know. I guess
Yeah.
Maybe
That's
it's
a
just
teaching.
for-
That's
And
I
it
mean, I
depends
guess.
on who they actually having sex with. Are you really?
Well,
Does
some
it take
people-
for
well,
women? Are you
well,
intimate? Like, are you connected to that man? That
Yeah,
you
you
can,
gotta get
can that
it.
man give you an orgasm? Because I ain't gonna lie, out of years, I ain't had one time I met that one. So yeah,
you gotta
it
get out
doesn't
your shell
matter
and get
who
comfortable
you
with the
with
person
and who
you
you're
with.
attracted.
Look at Dutta like,
And it's like,
Thank you, babe. Thank you, babe.
But no, but
I
I'm
ain't
just
gonna
saying,
fuck the shit out of her later.
Yeah, you know. Good one. What did you say? So I
She
can go
set that shit up for herself. Like, yeah.
no, you know what I'm saying? I've been in a relationship for so many years with the same man I've been with my kid's father for a very long time. Have I got an orgasm? No.
Damn.
You heard it first, so
Like, damn.
that was an exclusive there.
And he knew. I told him.
Oh, shit.
Ain't no
shit.
hide.
Ain't no
Like, no. It wasn't because at that time I was young. At the time I get older and then you fall out of love. Like, damn, now I'm just sitting here feeling like I've been sitting here feeling like 60. Nigga get fucked and looking at the nigga like, all right, you feel me? But it seems like, it takes a certain person or a relationship. Well, I feel if you're attracted to that person, I just can't just give it out like that. It depends on what type of nut you're trying to bust. A good one or that. A real quickie one, real fast, like just get the fuck up out of here and get my little quickie. Or have you actually experienced a good nut where you feel like, are you in love with this person?
Right.
It depends.
It's a
'Cause
whole different.
it's a
Yeah.
whole difference because I can get a quick off real quick.
That one.
Yeah.
But then it's a difference when this man is romantic,
Can you
like
put some of
romantically
that
I'm in
apple
love
sauce
with
in
him. Can he actually physically give me
I
that?
don't think love got nothing to do with that shit because
No, it does. No,
it does, but
We can't talk over each other so they can make out what I'm saying.
you use the
Can I get a
toys
refill
and
every-
come with the toys.
Yeah, Michelle was over there. Oh, she's there.
That's what I'm saying.
What? You want orange juice?
That's what I'm saying. You don't have to have a connection. It depends on two different type of.
Orgasm.
You gonna have it is two different type of ones. We got one with our toys. We got one with fuck nigga, and we got one with love.
Yeah.
All right.
So
No, for real.
what subject
Hey, that
is
one
it?
when you love somebody, then
Somebody
tears
say
come
tears
rolling down my.
and you be like, yeah,
I think I love him. I think I
just
just fell in love just now.
All right. So thank you so much.
there's it's different ones. So you said it's a topic and it's a certain amount of percent, but what percent? It's
No, but Becky,
three
for
ways.
real, it's women out there who don't even experiment with
Okay,
their own body.
At all.
Oh,
You
yeah.
can't compare yourself. I'm not comparing.
out there. They
I'm
don't
not
experiment with
comparing
their own
myself.
body.
I'm not comparing myself because
But coming from a woman that didn't have an orgasm until she was about 34 years
and there's
old.
a woman that help
I still love this man to this
it's like
day.
something's wrong with her and she keep constantly having orgasms. This is one lady.
Oh, yeah.
You remember?
I've seen that.
She has an
She
orgasm. She
go to
just
the-
sit
she
there
go to the
and she
doctor.
just
She go to the
orgasm,
doctor, like,
orgasm. So
That's how I
that's
get in the
horrible.
shower
It's
today.
a medical problem. There can be a medical problem where a woman
She
cannot
said,
orgasm.
Like, damn, I can't do too many. I gotta go
Like she
somewhere.
No, she would sit there in front of the
I gotta
doctor.
leave the house today.
He touched her. She sit there. She just busting nuts.
No, I believe you.
They actually like had to monitor
Not a
her
curse
heart
on
because they were concerned
Yeah.
about certain age.
That gotta be miserable at
That's
the end of
gotta
the
be
day.
miserable,
Like,
yeah.
you know.
Cause I bust the meanest nut the other night, and I thought I was about to die. I thought I was about to die.
That would have been the best death ever. If I die, that's how I want to go. When I die, I want to go like
He
that.
said, "Hold on, wait."
How did he die?
He wasn't ready.
No, but for real, when I use toys, I don't use the whole thing. I only use the tip, and that's how I come. I use a little bit, you know.
I don't use
What's the penetration? Yeah, the
I
penetration.
use the penetration a little bit,
Yeah.
and I come. So I mean, size really don't matter, but if you know what you're doing, so another person, you can't expect them to know what you want. You got to be able
Right.
to tell them. You guys have to have
Communication.
And that's what I mean. When you got this little and you just in there
like
like
rabbit and shit.
it's not doing
It's not
anything
doing
for
nothing.
no one.
But you have to be able to tell you. You got to get out your shell and like tell
Tell
him.
them, yeah.
Don't be shy because when you lose,
But that's another subject. Can men
Because he gonna come and
handle
tell
the fact that look, you're not pleasing me? I need you to do this. Who's ever had that conversation with a woman?
Hey, the link
I
is
know.
As a man,
You're
men.
right. You're right.
Hang
When
on a
it
second,
takes
hang on a
time.
second. The link is in the is pinned on YouTube. If you want to come up
You
and
wanna
say
say some
something,
shit.
come on, say something.
Come on, jump in this
Say
combo.
Come on.
But yeah,
If y'all can, because everybody.
I can't imagine.
Right. So my question, men, the men that's here, if your woman said, look, you're not pleasing me. I need you to do this.
How would you take it?
How would you take that? Are you gonna feel a certain way, or are you gonna be like, you know what? All right, I'm
Show me, tell
gonna
me.
do this, or you gonna
teach
be
me.
mad? Are you gonna feel away, your ego bruised,
You gonna call it
or all of the above?
I would just say, they ain't never happened to me. I don't know what you're talking about.
But if it did,
But if it did,
I would probably be confused because it ain't never happened to me before. And I'd be like,
but every woman is different. You can't be trying to please this woman with what you doing with this woman. It's different.
You must got something different because this ain't never happened.
Everybody is.
Well,
So
it is.
there-
Everybody's different.
how
It is something
what would you
different.
how would you feel about that? If Becky was like,
Because
because you his girlfriend, y'all fucking. That's why. Shit.
But I can't Adam and Eve.
You want me to bring up his baby mama?
Right.
You was
Well, why it gotta be me? All right, Duda. If it was a bitch down the street, how would you feel?
Pineapple.
Oh, red cuz! Oh, red cuz!
Say the question again.
Cold tea, get the chains off the door.
All right, we ready.
So if
Get the chains off the door. You know, you know.
So if Becky told you that, like, you not pleasing me, nothing that you doing is working, you not making me come, like, it's not working.
How are you gonna take that? Like, how are you gonna feel?
I feel hurt in the motherfucker like, God damn. Like,
So that's how you feel
That
instead
would
of
be
being like,
disappointing.
okay, well, what do you like? Show me, tell me what I need to do better. So you wouldn't just be like, well, be all just open to whatever
Her
it is that
suggestions and what it is
satisfies
that
her?
satisfies her.
Or would you just be like, well, fuck you then?
no, I wouldn't do that. I would ask.
Go tell that other nigga.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Matter of fact, when I was in there, I saw another nigga in your pussy.
really get mad.
Okay, but see, so they both like it's never happened.
But what if
So-
it did?
If it did,
How would you take it?
we
Or
know
what would you?
Because how you know women just have to be honest?
Okay, see, damn, there you go.
What can I do to make it better? I can
You know, spice it up or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, what do you like?
Want me to put on
Exactly.
the
I'm happy to try.
Some people just hella
The
kinky.
asshole ass nigga would be like,
Like, well, fuck you then. I'm gonna fuck that other bitch. All them other bitches I'm fucking right now.
Right.
They cool.
But that's that transparency.
They
Y'all
like
say- y'all
this.
say
They like this, dude.
But can a nigga really
They
take?
like this, dude.
Okay, so I
Fuck
got
you
another
then.
question.
Fuck yourself.
So will that hurt your ego? Will that make you feel insecure about yourself if you're in a relationship with your woman and she tells you like, okay, certain things that you're doing is not, you're not hitting. Like,
Right.
I need you to like spice it up. Like,
I think if you say it like that, then that'll
well,
probably
I'm
hurt
not
a
saying it
nigga.
like that. But I'm just saying like,
That would bother me.
well,
That would bother me. I think it would bother me more.
if you can't spice it up,
more.
Can I finish?
Yeah,
can you
yeah.
spice it up?
I'm waiting for you to finish.
I
this
think
shit.
it would bother me more if it happened later on in the relationship. If it was something-
So
if
you
it
want her
was
to
like-
tell you in the beginning.
Right. If it's something like we've been together
If it's
15,
been on
we've been
this,
together 5
yeah.
years, it's like, you know what? I've just been faking the funk all this time. You know?
Mhm,
I think that would be more because it would be more of a blow. to
But
my
you
ego,
know,
like,
as your relationship is progressing, the sex may not be as great anymore. You know, he's just
Get used to
hitting
each
it when
other.
he can. You get so to me, 5 years into the relationship, that's a conversation that probably needs to be had.
Yeah.
like, I
So-
was
10 years into the relationship, that's a conversation that probably needs to be had, right?
So now vice versa. If
Lord,
your nigga telling you
if your nigga say,
your pussy, pretty much your pussy trash, you just lay there, you don't do nothing,
You
like
ain't
you are
doing
not
shit.
satisfying me. How would you take that?
mm,
You gotta tell him that your knees is bad and all that.
Now I feel like they're like, well, that ain't never happened. So like,
so I wouldn't know.
I wouldn't know.
I don't know, maybe recommend a threesome.
Okay, but
That way-
that
Hey,
recommendation,
that's-
what woman could really take a threesome?
So now he gonna start fucking that
So now
bitch
we
because
gonna
your
start
shit
fucking
been
that
whack.
bitch 'cause your shit whack.
No, but you both are gonna be fucking a bitch.
Not necessarily.
Okay, but what if he start, and that has happened too many times that I've heard stories of a woman that brought another bitch in, and then when she at work or
Now
something,
he
he still
fucking
fucking
this
a
bitch,
bitch.
yeah, on his
But
own.
also, I'm a visual learner.
I
So
don't
if
see.
I see a
Hey,
girl,
Neo, try it again. I don't see
If
you.
I see a
I don't
girl-
see you up here.
giving my man head a
You
certain
see
way.
what's wrong with the link?
Okay, now I brought her in and she doing it. He's
Try it again, Neo.
So
Try to
I'm
jump on
like trying to
again.
do what she did.
I'm gonna
Let
repost
me
the
try
link.
what she did because you tell
I
me
think you gotta be
sometimes-
mature to do something like
Yeah.
that. You gotta bring another woman or a man. I don't know how these motherfuckers
I had
roll.
a friend like that. Her baby daddy was messing with another girl, and then she got tired of him cheating, so they run the girl in, and the girls have babies with the baby daddy and everything. But she ended up leaving the baby daddy, and then her and the baby mama started sleeping together.
So they left the nigga alone.
So they left the nigga alone.
And they cut him out and just started.
He was the
Oh,
problem.
wow.
He was the problem.
You
He
never
was the
know
problem.
what the situation is gonna be. You gotta be prepared
I
for everything.
just reposted the link, Neo. So if that link might be broken, try that.
You gotta be
Yeah.
prepared for everything.
I don't know. I think if somebody told me that they wasn't happy, I mean, if it's because
I just think that's a dangerous, like that's
That's
a
a
slippery
dangerous-
slope,
Yes,
like especially
it
if it's already fucked up and you bringing in a new bitch and this nigga got some new pussy and a new like and he already like with
But
you,
sometimes that new pussy,
you about to get left.
you think the new pussy is better. Sometimes
He was waiting for a new bitch to come along.
Sometimes
And
the pussy- the pussy is better, but the situation may not be.
No, but also, if we've been fucking around for 5 years, you just used to me now. You used to me now, so you bring another bitch and you realize, damn, this is the fucking shit that's
But
out
that's
there.
why
If
I
I go
said
back
that
out
conversation
there-
needs to be had. Okay, 5 years in, you're not pleasing me. Please me this way. Do this. Do this for me. That's a good conversation
But-
to have after a few years.
But to bring another person, that's dangerous to me for your that threatens
Well,
your relationship.
That's still very subjective.
No, but we change. We do change.
So you think that will help
The
you?
reason I say that's very
Right.
because how do you
Right.
how do you recommend that to a woman that isn't bisexual or not
That, like
bisexual?
I like me, I don't like I can't. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it because I'm not attracted. I don't want to have sex with another woman. So that'll be all for him.
Most women are my girls when they get drunk.
Yeah, of course. We all get a little gay when we drunk, but
in real life and on some real shit, I couldn't do it.
yeah, like if it really got down to it, and that shit in my face and shit, and I'm just like,
You think I'm gonna eat that?
Looking at it like I'm not eating no pussy. I'm not eating no pussy. I don't care.
Every single one of us.
Hold on.
But all of us are lying because we don't all ate our own pussy.
We
They come
tasted
right
it.
back up.
Taste
yeah,
it,
but
your
it's
pussy.
mine. But it's mine.
Eating pussy? No. Eating
No.
pussy and tasting pussy
I
is
disagree.
two total different things.
Hey, look, hold on.
I know when my shit
Hold on,
tastes
hold
like,
on,
I know
hold on.
it comes out of my pussy every month. So I know my shit.
Okay.
So me tasting another
You
woman's shit.
know everybody different.
I don't have a pussy, and I can tell you right now,
They not all the
ain't no
same.
two pussies the same.
Thank you.
It's not
I
the same.
concur.
It's not the same, for sure.
Ain't no two
It's not the
pussies.
same.
I concur.
I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know.
As a man, you
But
I don't know. You might
eat
shit.
pussy.
Hold on,
Eat pussy and taste
Keep
the
it
pussy.
quiet.
is two
Let's let
different
him get in.
things.
Keep it quiet. Hold on, hit me quiet. Let's let him
All
get
right,
in.
it's not the same, for sure.
And the reason
It's not the
You
same.
gotta have two, because I have two penises
I
the
can hear
same.
what he said.
I don't know either because everybody talking over each
He
other.
said he never had two pussies
Well,
the
can
same.
I say
I
something?
believe you. I don't think my shit the same as anybody else's on this earth. No.
Not everybody take care of their
But everybody's
How the
pH
fuck do
balance
you
is
know?
different too.
Yeah,
You said we could be taking care of our pussy the same, and our pussy gonna be still different.
Everybody has different body chemistry.
Somebody's on. Somebody jumping on.
Sorry, 5 more minutes out of
They're trying to get on, but they have the technical difference.
Aww. I would love to hear somebody's other point of view on that.
You need somebody up there reading the shit.
No, they trying to jump on.
I can't. Yeah, they trying to get on. Yeah.
You got a mix? What's the mix?
All right, so
I act like I
so
know
for
how
everybody
I
that's
feel if
watching in the
somebody
back
told me
chat,
I'm
I
not
just
gonna
threw the
believe
link in
behind
the Coda Music.
Yeah, me
I threw the
But
link
you
in the
wonder
Average
though,
Black Man
motherfuckers
Show,
honest, 'cause a lot of
and I'm gonna throw it in the.
he ain't telling them the truth.
Yeah,
So how
pause
many men
it.
are not telling us the truth?
You can kind of go off a reaction on the nigga. So, you pretty much did your shit. You knew what the fuck you was doing.
When you tell that nigga go get the rag, nigga, you get it.
Yeah.
Go get the cleanup
long
cloth.
time, so this is lady.
Well, see, that's
No,
when you.
I'm lying like a motherfucker. What I have learned to do is, you know how they got them senior citizen
Come on.
pee in the bed
Pads?
Pass, yeah.
You put a pad down? You like it's about to be a sticky situation right here. Baby, lay down. Baby, lay down the motherfucking claw.
I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna tell you, and y'all are all listen. I'm about to give y'all some game because we all know that it's soaked through the towel. You can put a towel down.
Oh,
It's soaked through the towel. This senior citizen pad, it do not.
He might be leave that alone.
You roll that motherfucker up, throw it in the dirt, it's washable. You throw that motherfucker in the dirty clothes.
What you call them? Let me put that shit in my Amazon cart right now.
That's right. I got it off Amazon. Senior citizen tag. It's made for piss and doo-doo, so that's how you do it.
Oh shit! I ain't the goddamn.
I'm
I
not
hope you
saying-
ain't making bitches.
I'm not
shit.
saying they do it. What I'm just saying that's how absorbent
That the shit is. Yeah.
That's what
I
it's
feel it.
made. It's made for doo-doo. It's not about to put doo-doo on it, but that's what it's made for. It's made to protect against doo-doo.
No, it is.
My nigga said doo-doo.
Like damn, you making bitches shit.
Doo-doo on it.
Damn, nigga.
Not doo-doo and shit. I'm all thinking I'm talking about 3-year-old.
Hey,
Yeah, we gotta remember
I still say boo-boo pee-pee.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, because we got little kids.
Yeah.
I ain't even gonna lie. I do tell my anyway.
Anyway.
So we ain't gonna get on kids. What y'all cooking?
Okay, we got Neo Love. Let me pull up Neo Love.
Hi, Neo.
Welcome.
How you doing?
Let me pull up
Welcome.
Neo
Ray is
Love.
cooking something.
There he is.
Hey.
Hey.
Happening?
What happening?
I
So
hear
you
y'all
been
being,
hearing what's been going on in here. So
yeah, I've been hearing y'all being ratchet. I've been hearing all
Call it like you see it. Call it like you see it.
That's all I can do.
So chime in. Tell us what you think about the mini conversations that we've been switching to. Pick one.
Oh man, I heard y'all talking about a nigga ain't satisfying y'all.
That part.
Y'all with the wrong nigga. That's all it is. It ain't no fixing that. Well, I mean, you know, he can try, but you know.
So you don't think that could be fixed? Like if it's a problem, he ain't doing it right. Because okay, so maybe he been, I don't know, say you just got with the nigga grown. He probably been with the wrong bitch before, and she ain't schooling them and telling them.
Right.
I wouldn't have a problem like, look, babe, you doing that wrong. You gotta focus on this area right here. And
you don't think it could be
they
fixed?
could be taught.
I mean, even if you do,
some niggas don't know that.
Some niggas don't know.
Who don't know that?
That didn't
Some
teach
men don't know it.
Ain't nobody had to teach me that. I knew that.
But see, that's you though.
But
that's you.
Think about the first time you ate some pussy.
You didn't know exactly.
To now, when you eat pussy. I know the first time I
was a beast the first time.
I
was a beast the first time. I was a beast the first time. No.
Who told you? How old was you the first time?
16.
And she was.
And he said he was a beast the first time.
I
just don't believe that.
But she was what? How old was she?
She was 15.
Exactly.
She didn't even know.
So she was not even
What you mean exactly?
You can't go off of her reaction. She's gonna say it's good because she don't know no better.
Look, my first time when my baby daddy did it, and I was 15, 14. Anywho, my age don't matter.
11.
No, it wasn't.
I was just
but so I didn't want to tell him that he wasn't doing it right. But the next day, my shit was swollen like a motherfucker because this nigga was just sucking. Like, you were not supposed to suck on it. You're supposed to lick on it. But I didn't want to tell him that because, I don't know, I just felt like it would hurt his feelings.
Now, so y'all was together for 20 years, right?
19 years.
19 years later, was he doing it better?
Oh, I told him. Like, eventually it got to the point, like, okay, that's not how that don't feel good.
Right.
But the first time, no, I didn't tell him. The second time, no, I didn't tell him. Then it was like, okay, that
Nigga,
okay,
you gonna be swollen
not even that, but I was learning too. Like that was my first. So I just noticed as he moving around. Okay, wait, right there. Okay, yeah, right there.
Problem was he come from my generation. We come from the generation of I don't want to eat it.
Yeah, don't eat it.
But he did though.
You don't understand me, goddamn.
But he did though. When he ate it, and
so he basically saying him. Neo, you basically saying like you objective to not being taught. You don't want to be taught, basically. You feel like what you do is good enough. Neither she gonna take
for
it
the right one. I feel like I ain't never had a complaint. But if I did have a complaint, I just
that's
feel like
3 out of 3. Somebody lying.
No, I ain't never had.
So for the right one, you're not gonna sit and listen to the way she likes it.
She not the right one if she don't like what I'm doing.
That's not true. See,
he said
their sex compatibility is just different. Because the way he do it, somebody gonna like it.
So you just gonna go around. She could be the right one, but you just not eat it right. You know what I'm saying? Like men gotta be open to being taught as well. Like just like you would want to teach a woman, you gotta be open to being taught.
No, we supposed to do the teaching. We supposed to do the teaching. Y'all
that's that closed-mindedness. You gotta be a little more open.
You can't.
We supposed to do the teaching.
You can't teach us what we want.
How old are you?
I can teach you what I want.
How old are you?
It's not all about what you want, though.
I didn't say it was all about what I want, but what if you were sucking that dick and you was hitting a nigga just like, no, stop, you doing it wrong. No.
That I'd appreciate that. Me personally, like, oh, wait. So what? I did what? What
teach me? Show me how you like it. Yeah. Because what I'm learning is
he don't believe it.
And that's the problem with men today.
Constructive criticism.
So have y'all ever had a man stop y'all and say you're doing this wrong?
Yes.
Really?
And I said, how do you want me to do it?
Because I know I wasn't doing it like 10 years ago.
No, it actually took me a while to know how to do it. And know where to lick, where to suck, where to nibble, like all of that type of stuff. Where to stroke, how to stroke, like
Us women had cosmopolitan.
when he about to come and get the fuck back, or if you don't, or if you don't.
No, I only had one bad experience where this woman liked to use teeth. And yeah, that was it. Other than that, the rest knew what they was doing.
Some men like teeth.
Look, don't no man like teeth.
I don't know a nigga that I was fucking with a nigga. I had braces. That nigga said, we gonna wait, baby. That nigga said, we gonna wait. I didn't get that nigga head for like 2 years. Nigga, while I was correcting him.
If a nigga like teeth, he a murderer. You gotta watch out for him.
I like teeth, Marcy. What you talking about?
I must be a burger then. I like a good bite.
You like a good bite? You
Oh,
get braces. That's a nibble. That's a nibble. They lying. They don't have no that's a nibble. It's still a teeth, but it's a nibble though. That bite down on your chin. You gonna look at her like you're crazy. You might hear her say her motherfucking head with a brick.
Nigga, you ain't hit that link. I know that.
Okay.
Hey, y'all come on this one down because Zerubbabel can't come on this show. He want to talk to you.
Zerubbabel scared. He trying to get on.
Put him on. Let's do it.
Yeah, don't be scared now. Don't be scared now.
Oh, they say they waiting on you, Zerubbabel.
Okay.
It's my online family, right? You know what I'm saying?
But you know what? I never had no guy stop me and say, don't, I don't like that. It's later. It's like when you did this.
Yeah.
Right.
I had somebody tell me to say, don't suck it that way, suck it.
Yeah, it's not like don't do that shit. It's like
That's
no,
because I love it.
Oh, wait, hold on. Johnson, type that over because I'm like, it's a typo. How did you be one breast the first time? Like, that's beast the first time? Like, well, hold on.
No, that's what I asked. How was you a beast the first time?
Oh.
Because she was 15
That's
years
what I
old, so
said.
she don't know. She's
That's
not
why he was a
experienced.
beast.
That's why he was a beast.
That's probably why everybody.
That's
like
exactly why he was
that was great. Like,
No, but I'm saying I was a beast to her. To her, I was a beast.
Of course you were.
So
I know. I get that.
Imagine, I mean, I'm not saying it's right, but imagine at your age and you was fucking with a grown ass woman.
Right.
It might not have been a good experience for her.
Like, shit, a grown woman will say, "Slow down, baby."
Mhm.
Like, hold on, no.
I'm saying I shouldn't have been fucking with a grown ass woman at 16. I was 16.
Of course that. But what I'm saying is your experience was, or lack of, was for the 15-year-old.
So are you still
Right.
doing it the same way you was doing it back then? Doing it now?
Absolutely.
To this day?
No.
That's what I said from the beginning.
No, but I never had a complaint is what I'm saying. I was never garbage at it in my bracket, in my league.
Right. No, I get
I
that.
stayed in my weight class. I boxed in my weight class.
That nigga's the overweight champion in this motherfucker. Let me find out. Yeah.
You know, I hear women talk about they got to teach a man how to do this and do that. I ain't never had a woman had to teach me, and if I did have it, I feel like I'm out of my league right there.
But you know what? At the same time, ain't nothing wrong with her telling you what she likes.
So you'll be
That's
willing?
the
Would you be
whole-
willing to learn?
Would you be willing to learn what this
Hey.
woman likes specifically?
Hey, I would be willing to learn, but then I would have to go with another chick. I'm not gonna stay with a chick that's tall. I'm not gonna stay with
She
her.
fuck with your ego, basically. Is what you're saying.
Yeah, exactly.
Accountability.
You know what I'm saying? So, but that's the problem.
But that's
You can't be
also why-
transparent with everyone.
That's also why women don't actually say we put your body where we want you. We move our body
Yes.
to your body so we are.
Yes.
Yes.
So
Yes.
we are readjusting ourselves on you, with you, so you can learn where it is.
That's why I like to get on top because I can control it from there. Yeah.
We're
If I get on
adjusting
top,
ourselves.
I'm coming.
Especially from top.
The thing is, now I gotta talk about what the men do with the men. Like me myself, I gotta hear ouch once. If I don't hear ouch one time, I feel like
You ain't doing
You
your
ain't doing
job.
something right.
I love to make it through a whole session. I said ouch.
I got
You take a shot.
I gotta hear it one
So
time.
you want to hurt a bitch?
Yeah.
I heard
That's
you
what
do it.
I-
I heard
That turn you on.
That's what I heard. This shit.
I heard you do
Now,
it.
you like, okay, so like some men like to
I'm
get
not
nipples
telling
licked.
you.
You like to get your nipples licked?
Yeah. Oh Lord.
Love that shit. Not like it. I mean, love it.
You like
Wait, hold on. Oh, oh, it tickles.
shit gonna spear on.
What side gonna go so hard?
That shit gonna soft.
I would feel like I would be violated.
Really?
Okay.
Okay, Neo. No nipple licking.
No nipple licking.
Nipple licking.
Okay, hold on. I got one thing. If the man's on top of y'all, ladies, if the man's on top of y'all, and he just going in, do you grab his ass?
Yeah, absolutely. Yes.
Do you make your ass grab as the woman?
I'm talking ass, I'm talking back, I'm talking all that.
Grab the ass, talking ass back to your ear.
Because guess what? Guess what? I'm fucking back. You gotta fuck back. And that's the best way too. He doesn't like it. No. Oh, so you want her to control it.
Do I like it as in I get aroused?
Yeah, like,
No. But do I give a fuck if it happens? No. If she grabbing my ass, that's letting me
Okay.
know that I'm doing something.
Okay, Neo. Ass grabbing.
I'm gonna have to agree with Tim on that one. I don't like it. It does not turn me on, but I'm not gonna stop it.
But you will allow it. You allow it, but don't like
Yes.
If I'm drunk, I probably will allow it.
it.
Now, if their fingers get too close,
Yeah.
did a big stop sign for them.
Right.
Hey, violation.
I'm just saying on the side of the butt cheeks. You know, most women grab on the side of the man's butt cheeks and just
Right that.
get in there.
That
So
signifies
I got
Yeah.
a question too. I got something too. Okay, so my favorite position is doggy style, right?
Right.
So some niggas that I done
Like that.
okay.
Wait, can you show that ass real quick?
Can you stand up? Just stand up real quick.
You gotta see this
You
ass.
gotta stand.
I'm not doing it.
No, you gotta stand
Show
up.
the ass. Show the ass.
Hey,
Hey,
you don't stand up.
Let me make my comment.
no, so they can imagine the ass while they thinking about what you said.
No. First of all, you gotta give them some type of context. Stand up so
Right.
they
We
know
need
what you're
context.
dealing
Let
with.
me say my comment first.
Okay.
And this is to the men.
Watch when y'all see this ass.
So when that's my favorite position. So when I'm moving with it, doggy style, the men be like, no, don't move. They don't want me to move.
What?
They wanna move it.
Oh,
No, they wanna move you where they want it. Yeah, that's
I
true.
want to participate. They tell me not to move.
Because you're moving at the wrong rhythm. You're moving at the wrong rhythm.
Oh, maybe that's what it is. Are you moving at the same
I'm
rhythm?
moving with the same rhythm like we fucking. You know?
No, this is
Close your ears, Granny.
Okay, now get up. Cause you ain't got the type of ass that any nigga could just
Okay, y'all gotta
fuck
see this
around
ass.
with. Stand up, man.
Right. You knocking his rhythm off. You got too much junk in the trunk.
And show what the fuck you talking about. Okay.
Oh yeah. You gotta move in sync. You gotta move in sync.
Boom. Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta move in sync. You gotta be in sync with it.
I'm gonna ask you this question first. Now, when these dudes say that to you, do they be like sitting outside of you? You gotta put it back. Because that goes with rhythm. His rhythm and his thing, he know what he's dealing with.
Right.
So if you bring his rhythm and that slide out and go up into that,
Yeah.
So he's doing that to protect you from keeping that back door closed.
No, I feel you, but it's
I feel that.
I feel
I can feel that.
Right, I feel the same rhythm, but he don't. I think that they don't want to move because they don't want to nut real quick.
Oh,
or that too.
I can agree with that too. Because the an intense moan the wrong way, and I'm like, oh, you should shut your mouth.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear
It's a wrap.
Don't moan too loud.
It's a wrap. Put that motherfucker under the tree.
Don't
Oh,
moan
that's
too
why
loud.
I just want
It's
to
a
know.
wrap.
It's a wrap.
Like, get some information on that from the niggas. Like, what the fuck? Why do I always gotta stand still and let the nigga move on this?
It's an ego. No, really?
Like, no, nigga, fuck that. I'm in this shit.
I've never heard that.
No,
I actually have. I had a motherfucker be like,
It's an ego thing. It's an ego thing.
I'll be showing out.
in the
He
mid
wants to feel like he
is in control.
He wants to feel like sex has always been about power and pleasure last. It's about that's why every single colloquialism that men have for fucking is fighting. I'm gonna hit it. I'm gonna beat it up. You know what I'm saying?
I'm a murder the pussy.
R.I.P. to that pussy.
Right.
I'm a R.I.p. that
I'm
pussy.
smack that shit out.
I'm having a memorial.
You're
to
not
my pussy
lying.
tomorrow.
You're not lying. That's real shit.
That's why it's like that. It's a power thing for us.
Yeah.
It's a dominating thing. Like it don't. And this is why even when dudes be this little, you be like, "Look at last time."
Yeah.
When he in the pussy,
What
that's
y'all
when he a man.
cooking?
That's because that's when he
Downstairs
takes
and then
control. That's when he can be like,
you
Right.
can you go my yeah, back door and then go to
Fried
the-
chicken.
let me look at the comments.
I don't know. I didn't tell them to come over here frying shit. I don't know what that ain't chicken. I don't know
What y'all making later?
Brandon?
Ruby Bell stunning didn't. He ain't get on.
I like something not I just smell oil.
So, sir, on top of the screen ain't willing to be caught. Is what basically what he's telling us.
Nah, he said he will. He said he was. He said he will.
Come up, you crying.
What about 5 years into the relationship?
Oh shit.
5 years into the relationship, she tell you, look, babe.
It said comments say everyone has different ways they like things done.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
for sure.
Who said that? Shout out to him.
Shout out to when they said that Deuces.
That's Jocelyn.
No, that's true. That's true. But I don't think you got to tell them like you got to as a man. You got to follow the moans. You know.
Give it to
Yeah,
Ben.
because they gotta know.
You gonna send this nigga home to Jocelyn feeling right. Jocelyn, baby, you better bite that shit, baby. You better bite it, baby girl. You should have invited her.
No, I get that.
Go on. Yes.
But back to my man on the screen right here. So 5 years into the relationship, look, babe.
That's Neo Love.
You know what, Neo
Neo Love.
love.
You gotta put the love in it.
With the love.
5 years into the relationship. Now, you know, I'm feeling like you're not pleasing me. This shit ain't going away that I want it to go. How you gonna feel about that? Are you willing to spice it up for her? Or you just like, fuck that shit. This shit is over.
I mean, I guess I would be, but I ain't never heard that. That's all I'm saying.
This is hypothetically.
What would you do differently?
What would you do differently? That's all question. Are you open to, you know, fulfilling everything?
Yeah, I'm open. I'm always open to try new things, but I mean,
What you want, some tequila?
That shit looking light skinned to me.
yeah. No, it's vodka. It's vodka over here.
Oh, vodka. Okay.
It's vodka over here.
Make it a sangria.
Nah, I'm usually the one that suggests new things, though. That's like I'm a freak.
Okay, let me ask you, what's your longest relationship?
About 5 years.
5 years. Are you still with that person right now?
No.
I got you beat, nigga.
So, was it the?
Imagine a different face.
That's an accomplishment, really.
I think she was more laid back than I was.
I could see that.
She was more laid back than I was.
I could see how that's true.
That's a
They just
sad
start
truth.
marinating.
Okay, so
But it wasn't over that. That's not why we broke up.
Why y'all broke up, if you don't mind me asking?
It was a mixture of things. I can't say specifically. It was a whole bunch of different stuff.
y'all pretty much outgrew each other. So yeah, I
Yeah,
understand.
Outgrew each
I
other.
get that.
I'll agree with
yeah,
you.
for the most part.
Appreciate it. You just have to sometimes admit you guys just grew different ways.
Just grew different ways. Yeah.
Right.
I was in a 19-year relationship and we
just-
now we
we
cool
like
in the
that.
motherfucker. Like we got 6 kids and like that's my brother.
Right.
For real?
No, we really do that.
Because you
Not
guys-
me. I have 6 kids with my brother.
It's crazy
Yeah.
because we all it's different for everybody.
It's
Like I
different for
said,
everybody.
me and my wife, we had 3 years separated,
Yeah.
and we did the work and we brought it back together.
Yeah.
Right.
It be like that sometimes.
Sometimes you grow apart,
Right.
just to realize that.
You belong together.
Y'all belong together.
Right.
Yeah. That's a beautiful
Yeah.
story, though.
So,
That's a beautiful story.
Nah, fuck that shit. I'm just
Fuck that shit,
I ain't doing that.
That's because, you know, we ain't even gonna get on that shit right now. We ain't even gonna get on that shit
Like
right
every
now.
single ex. I'm just playing.
Bear with us, Neo. We all drinking.
I'm just playing.
He is too.
I know. I don't see the problem.
Cheers, my nigga.
Cheers.
Hey. So we
You over there drinking that devil's water.
really started off on
You
the
over there
girl.
drinking that devil's water.
that
and
devil's
shit,
water.
that vodka.
Well, that's why.
That swamp water.
Yeah, you know what I'm
So
saying?
it's not really a shot.
Okay, cool. Because we done had so many
Because we
different.
so random all the time.
This is how it really be. Every time we together, if we jump from conversation to conversation to conversation, we got ADD around this
We
motherfucker.
definitely do got ADD. Because now I'm thinking about how much do men care about how well a woman can cook.
Oh,
Man,
Oh.
it depends on Hey, the situation.
That's actually important.
do the hottest.
Does it tip the scale though? Does it tip
So
the scale?
how important is that to
It's
you?
very important.
So if you started
So if it's important, can you also cook?
can wait, can we get one thing
Because
out
why
the
she
way?
cooking?
Okay.
Why she cooking? What you
Can
doing?
you boil water? At least, please.
Are you washing
I can
dishes?
boil the fuck out of some rice.
Please,
Are you washing
I can make
dishes?
a hot dog melting in motherfucking mouth.
Oh, it's a good ass hot dog.
That means your boy making too long.
Not this nigga making top ramen.
Oh, but if you make some top ramen, put some hot dogs in it and some onions and shit.
Oh,
I'm gonna feel like you put
shit.
it hot. I love this
Nigga made me a good meal. You know what
Put your whole
this
heart
is?
into it.
That's the difference between women. It be the little things that a man do, and we just be.
Like, oh, you was really good about this meal. You know I like hot dogs.
No, see, but that's what I did. Well, let my man answer the question.
Okay.
I was trying, but
Yeah, you know.
I had to-
Drunkenness.
I had to get back in the
I'm
whole
sorry.
scenario.
I'm sorry.
Drunkenness.
I'm gonna be quiet.
I forgot what I asked the
Well,
nigga.
never mind, man. You forgot.
Be slow with the response.
No, he was responding. Y'all started talking.
You be slow with the response.
I asked him a question, and she asked the question on top of my
It
question.
was important that they have to cook. That's what he said.
But this is what I was gonna say. Okay, so when you and Becky start first fucking around, so if you seen that she couldn't boil a pot of fucking like just do nothing,
I'll eat fast food all day.
but you would still fuck
You
with
still
her.
fuck with her.
So it ain't that important to
Kill
you.
yourself.
It's
Right.
not important. He's like, it's important,
So
but
it's
no money is not important.
It wasn't a few years ago.
Becky be like, girls, night this nigga.
Well, 'cause she could cook. And you knew she could cook.
But see, it's I don't gotta go different. burn Like, up food. I don't gotta waste my mother money. taught me how to cook. You know, I got 2 older sisters. And
That part.
Yeah, that's
my
right.
mother taught me how
That's
to
great.
cook. So
I'm
I
definitely
will
teaching my
cook for
son how to
myself.
make.
So that the motherfuckers know they ain't got to depend on no woman to eat a
Don't
home
marry the
cooked
first-
meal.
Don't marry the first woman you meet just because
Like,
she can cook.
my wife, she's spoiled.
because I be doing shit like cooking shit.
Are you spoiled, Jocelyn?
Okay.
My man Leo can cook. He a pit master. Show the tattoo.
I was about to say, like, we don't do that down here. It ain't no such thing as you can't
Where
cook.
you from?
Where are you from?
I'm from Louisiana, Baton Rouge.
We coming out from Mardi Gras.
You better be ready, Neo.
Come on down.
Hey, we linking. We coming to your side. You gonna have to show us the ring.
But I'm saying, like, I know how to cook. So it ain't no such thing as she don't know how to cook. It's a such thing as she don't want to cook.
Right.
Now that's a different thing.
No. Some bitches don't know how to cook.
No, I'm saying I know how. So it ain't nothing for me to show her how.
That part.
If she want to learn how, that's a difference.
Okay.
They said they coming out there from Mardi Gras, Neo. You gotta tell me which one got to be pussy.
I gotta what?
You ain't shit.
Hold up real quick, Neo. Let me see that light. That light is blind.
Oh man.
I can set you up right now, my nigga. Go ahead and show your face.
My nigga 6'4", 6'5", some shit like
Let me
that.
see. Stand up.
If that motherfucking fan don't hit the top of his head,
Hey, turn around. I want to see the whole.
Turn around. No, we don't turn around. No.
You got some great sweatpants on? Is that great sweatpants I see?
Nah, these ain't great
stand back a little bit, my nigga. My nigga, Mr. Love.
Hey, there we go. Hey, let us see. That light a little blind.
Jump, nigga, jump.
Okay, now let.
Oh, this nigga that turned on the sex.
He like, check me out. There we go.
Hey, I'm from the country. That's how we get down.
Hey, we coming to your town real soon. We in you. We
It's an hour away though.
About an hour away.
Oh, that ain't shit.
We still drive.
No, ain't. It sure ain't.
So you gonna come to us then?
Oh, I sure can. Y'all let me know. Y'all said more.
Wait, who live with you?
He's trying to figure out
We can save some money on the Airbnb.
Airbnb.
We can save some money on the Airbnb. How many rooms you got?
I got about 8 rooms.
You got kids?
I don't believe you, nigga. Give us a tour.
Oh man, no, I ain't got 8 rooms. I'm capped.
Hey, how many couches you got?
Transparency. We was talking about.
I got 2 couches and 3 rooms. So
You got kids?
I got 1 kid and she grown. So no.
Hey, we staying at Neo Love house.
Neo Love.
And you can cook.
Figure out.
And I can cook.
And you got what?
And I can cook. Yes.
And
Yeah.
you can cook.
I'm sitting here listening, not to keep hearing them say he's trying to figure out which pussy is good.
That's what I heard.
Jambalaya, gumbo.
We coming to
spaghetti,
Neo Love house. Hey,
all
but
that.
what you
Barbecue.
gonna find out is we don't be playing no games. We gonna be at that nigga. Hey, Neo Love. We out here.
I think y'all cap. I'm trying to cap.
No, he said he think we capping. You have no idea. They always think we capping until they find out that we not. Thank you, Dilla. We just not playing. We will pull up.
Oh, shit.
And we ain't scared because this on live. Everybody gonna know. Anything up.
Hey, right on the broadcast, we can come back up. We're gonna be at his house like, hey, we wasn't capping.
Like, damn, they wasn't capping. God damn.
Hey, so first birthday, this bitch ain't never going nowhere. While she going talking.
All right, so I knew somebody was capping.
Hey, you extend the invite, we there.
All right.
She ain't going.
Now she trying to throw you under the table.
Don't do me.
They can't open their eyes the whole podcast.
Conjure, she ain't going nowhere.
They'll be here ribbing on each other.
Thank you. He said she ain't going nowhere.
They're ribbing on each other.
Look at me, I'm trying to start some shit. Y'all y'all see it?
Yeah. I'm gonna be like,
They gonna get in the car and shit like, bitch, you ain't going nowhere.
hey, Marcy, gonna be like, so you,
Everybody gonna be in the car with their bags.
Yeah.
They gonna be like, where Becky at?
yeah, she wasn't going.
No, we didn't even say what Becky at.
You like, why y'all taking too long? Come on, get up in here.
Becky,
Nah, she capping.
she better fucking go to next trip.
Yeah.
You know what? We postpone her next tattoo. If this bitch don't fucking go, you can't get the next motherfucking tattoo.
Period.
Oh, fuck that. Oh, hell no.
Oh, damn.
Oh, hell no.
She ain't going.
Hell no.
You can't get the next
I'm
tattoo.
getting my swivel, nigga.
So what that bull about? What that bull on her shirt about?
The what?
That bull.
What bull?
I see. No, it's on your shirt. On your shirt.
Oh, the
Oh.
Maverick. The Maverick.
We all
Oh.
sit back like,
This represents me because I'm a motherfucking boot. No, I'm just playing. No, this my son's school shirt, man.
Oh, okay.
Represent. I got kids, nigga. 6, 7 of them.
He was a march.
No, I thought she was a Taurus. That's why.
No, I'm a Virgo.
oh, we got a Taurus in the house though. Right here. This is
Who the
Taurus.
Taurus? Okay, I'm a Taurus too. Taurus life.
Oh, that's why
Taurus
you know.
life.
April 22nd.
Hey, hey, hey.
Nigga, we Leos.
It's Virgo
Ain't
season.
that right? Ain't
I'm
that
a
right, nigga?
Virgo.
We Leos.
Oh damn.
I'm a Virgo. Cancers are crying. She about to cry right now.
My mother is
She gonna cry when she get in the car.
Y'all ain't feeling like.
I'm the only one that's still
What she do is get us home when we all drunk. She's the driver.
Right.
She be the designated drunk driver.
Like I said,
I get along with all you motherfuckers. I'm a Capricorn. I'm a Capricorn. No, Capricorn really get along with a lot of time.
you controlling ass motherfucker.
Hey,
What's that?
it's a earth.
Crazy as fuck.
No,
What?
it's an earth sign.
You know what though?
I'm right-
Personally,
I'm
I've never
right-
dated a
I'm right-
Capricorn.
I'm
I've never dated a Capricorn.
You know how I know you controlling? Because I'm right before you.
Because I can't date somebody.
No, I'm not controlling.
But no,
She said I'm not controlling.
No,
She said I'm not controlling. That question came out of her mouth.
no, Capricorn is not controlling. They like to have control.
Like, I'm the right? I'm not
Hey,
controlling.
she pimping the game.
no, but I'm very out. I'm very outgoing, and I'm very what is it?
Hey,
Controlling.
listen to
That's
the
the
word.
word you're
Listen to
looking
the
for.
word.
That's the word you're looking for.
Listen to the word around you, baby.
I'm open. I think I'm an open type of person. I really
You
am.
are though.
I'm very open
But-
person,
but
and
you
I'm a
are-
loving
but you are
person.
too, though.
I'm a kind person. Yes, I'm all that.
Geminis, we are too though.
You open
But we a
to have people
motherfucker
following
when you
us.
cross that line, though.
Capricorns.
Hell yeah. But I'm good.
Who's a
Nah,
Capricorn? My first Capricorn is
My
Spirit.
son is a Capricorn. They
Oh,
is Charles is a
See, I didn't
Capricorn.
know that.
They so loving, and I love them.
nah, y'all capping. Capricorns are crazy.
Capricorns.
I'm very caring.
Capricorns are psychotic. No.
Organized and shit like that.
Right. I love a Capricorn.
Oh,
I am.
you are your daddy. All motherfucking again.
He is his dad.
I thought he was cool.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I'm looking at you like you know my daddy.
Right.
My daddy named Joe Frazier. You know him.
That was Corey, like,
But wait till you see little Corey. Wait till you see little Corey though. That's Brandon.
He pointed shit
Little Corey is the firstborn
Boy,
son.
you left me hanging, boy.
Just like his dad.
You left me hanging.
Left back is Ruby Bell.
You left me hanging.
Come on, Zuby Ruby.
What she talking about? Shout out to Zuby Ruby.
Hey, Brandon, tell Kimani to lay his ass down. Go to sleep.
He said he was coming over when I came over, but he stunned.
What are you doing right here?
He good. He need to go to sleep because he got school tomorrow.
He told me he was good. He was up there playing that game, girl, in the dark. Ain't no lights on, nothing.
He love that
Come on, you crying, you watching it. Come on up, girlie.
Oh, dang. He climbed.
He climbing.
What it say?
We ain't talking shit about the subject we supposed to talk about, but I think we did it.
We're talking about old girl that got hit in the head with the motherfucking brick.
We didn't already.
Because
We
there's
didn't
so many
even
different-
back
there's so many
subject.
different angles you can
We
look at
didn't
it
even
from.
back on that
And
subject.
plus, we don't know how the night
Or
before.
is it still a topic?
And really, like, she just became the victim.
But
I don't know why
she is
people
still a
are
victim.
victim. What I saw, they trying to kill me. Now, first of all, was nobody trying to kill you.
No, she's still a victim because he
She was a
He could have
victim.
handled it another way.
Eating pussy and
He
all
could
that.
have never fucking took his hands on her.
Yeah, you know.
Hey, sometimes you get your pussy ate so good you
That's
get knocked out, you the
That's
victim.
what liquor do. Liquor have you go from talking about
Here to there to there.
when you ate pussy when you're 15, Capricorn, the bitch now she got hit with a brick in the head.
Hey, it's spontaneous.
Actually, we still haven't even finished the topic about the bitch got hit in the head with. We was just talking about.
It's all
Catch up,
talking
my
about
nigga.
count-
No, I know. I heard everything.
Y'all, I'm about to make y'all mad now.
All right, go ahead,
Catch
Neo.
up, my
Oh,
nigga,
we
catch
want
up.
to hear what you got to say.
Go ahead, Neo.
I'm about to make y'all mad now because you know I don't think she needs to be defended. I don't think so. You know, she said she didn't need a man. Women was better protectors. She was out there slapping men. She wasn't slapping them that night, as far as we know, but she you know, they said she was causing the problem. She was the one causing the problem and stirring up commotion that night. We protect innocent women. That's what we do. We don't protect every woman.
That's true.
Every
We-
woman don't need protection, though. Every woman cannot
Every
protect.
woman
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
need protection,
Oh, so she-
but at the
she-
same time,
Okay.
if a guy wants to string to a woman.
So you don't feel like it was extreme for him to hit her?
I feel like that was very extreme, but we don't know what she was doing.
Right.
We don't know what she was doing. And what I'm saying, every woman in here, I'm pretty sure y'all got at least one or two men in y'all life that are y'all loved ones, and you wouldn't want to see this nigga killed because he was trying to protect a woman who didn't deserve protection. You would not want to see that.
Yeah, that's right.
That's a wasted life.
All right. Doing that. I feel
Look, I got
And
something.
bricks ain't got no names.
Hold on.
That's a great perspective. That's a great
Can I say
perspective.
something? Because when I was younger, I had a guy call me a bitch, and I told my brother, and he was ready to kill the dude. So I feel like I would never tell my brother again when somebody disrespect me, because I don't want my brother in jail
Right.
for
Trying to defend your
disrespecting me,
honor.
Right.
because you're an idiot.
Because he's the person talking shit is the idiot.
Yeah.
And 9 out of 10, he either probably drunk,
Now,
he probably just in his feelings about some shit. He really ain't gonna back that shit up in court.
Yeah.
Oh, this is what
I would
happened.
never
But what we're
tell my
talking about is a
brother
nigga that
again.
took a brick. You got to think about this shit. This nigga took a brick and hit that bitch upside
Everybody
her
thought that
head.
shit was funny.
She could have
With
died.
Everybody
the
thought
shit,
that
the
shit
bitch
was
could have
funny.
died.
She coulda died.
Like, it's serious.
It's
But-
serious.
but-
It's always serious when you got men and women fighting against each other.
But the way it
My
happened,
auntie got beat up by her boyfriend. My mom saw, got her brother. Her brother went to defend his sister. The man had a knife, killed my uncle.
Mm.
To this day, my mama can never forgive herself because she called her brother to protect her older sisters. My mama's older sister.
Right.
She called her older brother to protect her older sister. He did. The guy killed him, and my auntie left with the man and married him, so she can
And
testify.
still with the
And
nigga
still
to
with the
this day.
Shut.
And that's
And
what I'm
so
talking about.
that's
That's
why
what
you
we're
don't
talking
get
about.
into other people's drama.
There-
It's you know you let the shit but at the same
There's
time I feel like it was my auntie's place to leave him. Like I don't, you know, you can't get a psychology of women who allow men to beat them. I don't know, you can't
Right.
because if you're not that, you don't know
You're
how to feel.
outside looking in.
But I don't know. Like I feel like walking away gotta be the better answer. Even
Well-
a man, if you feel like you're gonna hit a woman, how come you don't just walk away?
well, there's a
How
video.
come? What if the police would have been there and saw him throw the brick?
Right.
That's all they saw. Now you've been arrested. Now you feel like, oh, whatever the fuck she did to make you throw the brick. The police only saw you throw the brick. Anything could have happened. Why men on
yeah, but
now
All
that
right.
shit can't.
So there's a video where there's a woman that talks about what men feel entitled and obligated to have a woman do certain things. Like, and she says, I don't owe you respect. You're not my man. I don't owe you femininity. You're not my man. I don't owe you to talk to you and say hello because you speak. You're not my man.
Crazy.
And as a man, when I watched that video, I was like, she's absolutely right. But that same exact,
that's not right.
You give respect.
Yeah,
Respect.
exactly.
Our grandma's supposed to teach her, our grandparents and our parents supposed to teach respect.
So you saying that every man that walks by you and says
You
hello,
speak. I tell my daughter.
You know what?
You make eye contact. You make eye contact. You
I
speak.
gotta find the video.
That's
It's
it.
nothing to be
No,
kind
it's
to
nothing.
someone.
You'll never see that person again. You
Never.
just said hi. You only said hi and you kept walking.
It's rude to
It's
not.
rude to
like,
not.
Right.
But I think that's our generation. We
We
so
was raised to speak.
We 80s babies.
I see her in her school and she and to make eye contact with other black people don't speak. We get a head nod or
A
something.
head nod or something.
Their generation don't do
And
that.
that's my main thing. That's my main thing. Only rude women get hit with bricks.
Yeah,
Right.
That's my motto.
saying that it's right.
I
Because that was
so
very.
Not saying it's right. Not saying it's right.
This bitch was actually being rude. Like there was
We don't
something.
know. We-
There was
Yeah.
more to the story.
Yeah.
There
I
was
believe
more
it
to
was
the
more
story.
to the story.
No. We saw it. Like when I first heard about the story, I said the same thing that it's more to this story, and it's something she's not telling. And then there was a guy that claimed he was there, and he told his side of the story,
You say.
and she was being rude according to him. She was like belligerent, not just rude, like disrespectful,
Right.
aggressive.
And I could see that because
I can
I
see
know
it too. I
somebody
can see
right
it too.
now that be highly disrespectful, and it's like, wait, calm down, because I'm with you, and I don't want nothing.
I don't need those.
I don't
problems.
need those.
I don't
problems.
need those.
Like
problems.
you know,
But see, we scared of men not being able to take it. We
Let me
tell
know.
our freak like, don't be like
Let
that
me know
because
if
these
y'all
motherfuckers
agree
might fuck
or
around and kill
disagree.
us
Let me know if y'all
because they
agree
can't take
or
rejection.
disagree with this woman.
Okay.
I ain't gotta act feminine for you. You ain't my man. I'm supposed to give off masculine. I'm supposed to give off aggression. You know why? Because you don't belong to me. Bitch, you need to be offended every time I open my mouth because I'm not trying to say shit cute for you. Fuck is you talking about? She said, bro. She said, bruh. You goddamn right, because that's what the fuck you is, brother. I give off Princess Diana to my man and him only. Everybody else, I'm Stone Cold Steve Austin around this bitch. Fuck is you talking about?
she gonna be
Only person that gets to girl shit out of me.
Is he
And
cute?
you supposed to. Not you, stranger.
We gonna get hit with a
Somebody
brick.
I'm not interested.
It be the man.
Her man can't take her to even say hi to another nigga.
Right.
So she trying to boost his
Her
ego.
man
And what they
got
say, if you can't fuck with a bad bitch,
Don't.
then don't.
But
You
it don't
think that
take
bitch
nothing.
is not supposed to
It don't
speak
take
to
nothing to just
you?
say
Think
hi.
the way you was coming at this woman, yeah, you talking to her and shit. You think that other niggas ain't trying to fuck with this bitch neither?
Right,
It's how she respond. It's your
Right.
response.
right.
Why you gotta be rude as fuck to a nigga just because he spoke to you?
Yeah, I
Exactly.
Why you gotta be a real nigga
can't
because a
take that
nigga
nowhere.
spoke to you?
Right.
Like that's not right to me.
Because guess what?
Nah.
She not being rude to every nigga that speak to her. She's only being rude to the niggas that she don't feel is worthy of speaking to her.
Of her time, right?
Right. So
Right.
she being rude to them. It's disrespect, not because they spoke, because she don't feel you should have spoken.
But
Right.
that's
No,
ridiculous.
no,
We're trying that better stuff.
That goes back to what I said earlier. I don't know who was on the live or not about the slacks. Oh, you see slacks versus you see the nigga in the dungarees. and
Yeah.
such.
Hey, slacks.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it goes back to that. Like
Yeah.
I
it's,
really-
it's only harassment when the
When
woman
he's
is not
ugly.
attractive.
Yeah.
But the
And
man-
then, just like I say too, I'm sorry. go ahead.
I respect it.
But
I
I'm
treat
saying
people how I want to be
It
treated.
depends on how they come at you at the same time. If they coming at you like disrespectful, like they already treating you like a slut or a thot, and the way they like, oh hey,
Right.
it's how they come at you, and it's like I'm not interested in this. And then after that, after you be like keep walking and ignore it, oh fuck you, bitch, you ain't that anything anyway. You ain't shit anyway.
Your baby hairs ain't laid
You know, a
anyway.
certain type of way.
But I mean,
Like,
me
hold on.
in my 40 years, I've never had that happen with a
Me
guy.
either.
I've never
that shit
had
happen either.
because I don't care if it's not to be this, but a
That's
bum off the
cordial,
street
for
and he
sure.
say some compliment. I'm gonna be like, thank you, sir. Thank you. I'm not gonna be like, what the fuck you talking? Ugh, this
Who the
bum
fuck
just
you
tried to
talk-
talk to me.
This bum ass, smelly ass nigga talking to me. Yeah, no.
Anthony.
That's when you get in the car with your homegirls.
It's not.
I'm
It's
there.
Yeah.
Acting like,
Yeah, you ain't lying.
How you
We get in the car like, girl, can you believe this nigga?
Did you get that split? He spit on my shoulder. Wipe it off. Wipe it off.
Can you believe this nigga? But
I'm
on
looking
space,
at
you gotta be
it.
cordial, you
Yeah.
gotta be respectful. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? You gotta talk to the motherfucker like you're a person. When bitches get to being rude and disrespectful, that's when they gonna get the same energy, and then they looking like they the fucking victim. Bitch, you ain't the victim. You was rude as fuck.
Yeah. I heard him.
You shouldn't have talked to this man
But
this way.
I treat everybody with respect. I don't give a damn what show status is or
That's how we
whatever.
was raised, though. We was raised.
We
We
in
was
that
raised that
generation.
way.
Look at that generation we came up in.
We come in the house, we speak. We come in the house, we speak, especially to the elders.
But like I said, in my 40 years, I've never, wherever I go, and these motherfuckers to vouch, I'm freely with
You
everybody.
left me hanging.
I've never sat there and disrespected anybody, and I don't get
It's in the
disrespected.
back. It's in the back. I just put it in the back. Get on the call.
100%.
See, but this is the
We got some people coming on. We got some people coming on.
I had them on there.
See, this is the thing, though. It's like 'cause that girl that was on there, she was in her 20s or whatever, right?
She in this.
So,
She ain't
but this
life.
is the thing, though. I'm gonna say something that it took me a while to grasp it and deal with. Guess who the elders of the time?
Us.
Us. We don't. We
So-
don't.
Yeah.
So we're responsible
We're
for that type
responsible.
for that
I
type
take
of behavior.
responsibility, but my baby, my oldest is only 15.
My
Right.
oldest is 25.
I do
Mine
take
is 20.
responsibility.
Finna be 26.
Telling them about
But
how to
definitely,
respect
yeah, my
themselves
nephews and stuff is that age.
But can y'all go to sleep at night knowing that your children wasn't the ones out here being disrespectful? It's really kind of how you raise these kids.
And my kids are
I
very
literally-
respectful.
I literally could go to bed at night and know I could see a story on the news and be like, my kids will never.
Yeah,
Right.
Same with
But see,
mine.
this is the thing, though. It's,
But don't every parent say that. Every parent
But,
kind of say
but
that.
no, not that they would never do some fuck shit as far as teenager shit, and we all did it. But as far as being like,
Disrespectful.
my son's never gonna pick up a brick and hit a bitch in the head.
Right.
No. All right, I got that. I got that. So I ain't gonna even go in specifics. But can we all admit that everybody on this call in this room that did some shit that your parents would say my baby would never do?
Right.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
That's
That's all I'm
absolutely.
saying.
No, absolutely. But at the same time, I can go to bed and know
We gotta
that
stop
my
talking
son-
over each other, Marcine.
I know my son ain't gonna pick up a
Hold on,
brick and
let
hit
her
a
finish.
bitch in the head with it.
Yeah.
That's
You don't know that. You don't know that. Because there's certain things that woman could do that might provoke him into picking up a brick and hitting her with it.
And I agree.
She might pull a gun on him. She might pull a knife on him. She might kick him in the nuts.
That's different, yeah.
But I'm just saying.
In that perspective, you're right. You absolutely.
But when the
right.
news reported, they're gonna just say this guy just picked up a brick and hit this woman.
Exactly.
They ain't gonna say what she did to stir up the commotion.
So when this topic came up, I'm not automatically jumping on her side like, oh, that nigga was wrong and this is that.
Yeah,
He shouldn't have hit her with the brick.
That was
He
But
should not have
my
done that.
It
first,
was overkill.
my first thing, I said, well, what the
What
hell did
she
she
do?
do to get hit with a brick?
Right.
That's the first thing I said too.
Right.
But guess what? My logic told me she wasn't doing what an innocent woman would do to get hit with that brick. She was not doing that. She was doing some ratchet ass shit to get hit with that brick, and that's what my intuition and logic told me.
If he hit it with his hand, you know who hit him. Who hit her? He hit her with the brick. He could say that was any of them
Tells the
niggas.
rule bell. He got about 20 more minutes.
Because do we know who hit her? Do we know who even hit her?
I don't
No,
know.
nobody confessing. He did that shit, so nobody can be accountable for that
But
shit.
see, okay, look, in that situation, if
15 minutes.
I
15
was
minutes
like
to
me, and y'all know me, if I got hit in the head with a motherfucking brick, and I'm around a gang of niggas, somebody gonna fuck this nigga up
Yeah.
behind me. I know for sure somebody gonna fuck this
Right.
nigga up behind me. That's why I'm like, why the fuck was it all these niggas around and they didn't do nothing? Like, what did she do?
What did she do?
About her?
Right.
What did she
about
do?
her?
And I know
She
1000%.
had to been out there acting a
That
motherfucking
nigga ain't
complete
leaving
fool.
that motherfucker at all behind me. And I'm around and but I'm not gonna just be somewhere by myself
That's what I
and not
said.
with nobody and I'm getting hit in the head with a brick and I gotta put it on and I'm talking about on my face all deconstructed on the side. And I'm talking about it and nobody's doing nothing. Like,
Back around like, what you want us to do?
yeah, I know for sure.
Like, she's a TikToker. Like, so
Yeah.
what does this say about a person's character that she get popped with a brick and her first reflex is to
It's
do
to
this?
grab the phone
Oh yeah.
That's her
That's
first
another
reflex.
thing.
and talking
That's another
and
thing.
videoing. Wow. And she
never-
talking about why
on
nobody
TikTok.
doing nothing. Like,
I would
it
not.
was weird. And a lot of people's like, this fake. Like,
That's
this
my
can't be
first
real.
opinion.
Right.
That's my
And when
first
she went
And
to
that's
the
another
ER,
thing.
so that's how I knew it was real when she went to the
Because
ER.
of people like us that don't, it would never happen to. I'm just saying, I just can't see that happening. We don't. And at the end of the day, we're not disrespectful. We've never disrespected somebody enough to hit us in the side of the head with a brick.
We carry too. So.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it's trigger time too. You already know. Go get Bonnie. Go get Bonnie.
Now.
And that bitch ain't never too far from me.
Hey, I knew she wasn't lying about the brick because I saw the imprint of the brick on the side of her face. I saw the shape of it.
But you're right. Like, what did she do?
Now we see the results of getting hit in the head with a brick. We see what the fuck a brick could do to somebody.
Somebody gonna air that bitch up.
Yeah, and that was just beyond me. I couldn't believe it. Like when I seen it, like, wait a minute.
I cannot
What the
believe it.
hell? This nigga really was that mad that he picked, like, he didn't even use his fist. And no, he could have beat the shit out of her with his hands, but picked up a whole brick and smacked her in her head.
But then I feel like, okay, I'm just hypothetically speaking. All right, so you see how she's a big size woman.
Was she?
Yeah, she got a little thick.
She's just tall.
She's taller.
She's
She got
average.
little to me.
She's a big size woman. She's smaller than me.
She heavy set on the bottom waist and everything else. She's a little petite. She's
got
there.
ass.
I was just as big as a big
She
woman.
got ass, but I don't.
No, what I'm just saying, just like the video that we just seen recently, where the guy did not pay this woman, and she thrashed this nigga.
Yeah.
All right, let's put it this way. We already know that she's the type of woman that when the guy asks for her number, she's like the slap in the face. So you never know. He probably did try to slap her ass back, but she might have tussled with this nigga, and he probably couldn't get in with her. So he probably picked up something to bam, I'm gonna hit your ass with it. So you never know.
She overpowered.
She probably did overpower him. It might be that type of subject where this woman really did overpower this man. We don't know what size this man was. Because a big nigga his size is not gonna pick up no brick and hit a bitch in the head. He gonna knock that bitch out. But I'm just saying, it might be a point where he probably did get overpowered by her. When she slapped him or whatever type of situation it was, she probably did overpower him. And ain't no man gonna sit there and jump into that. They're gonna look at this nigga like, what the fuck? Handle your own. That's a woman. But at the end of the day, when we just seen that video you showed us where this woman overpowered this man in the house. Hey, that man had all means of opportunity to pick up something and slap the shit out that bitch in the house. She was big. She was big. But I'm just saying,
he was wrong.
He was wrong.
Yeah.
He was wrong. But you don't know what might trigger him, so she might hit him, right? Then he probably tried to hit her ass back. Then they sitting there tussling. She probably getting more into him. So obviously he gonna fall. You gonna pick up something big enough to knock that bitch. It's not right that a man is stronger than a woman, but sometimes these women is strong enough to handle with a man.
Yeah.
Girly bitches.
These men, we got some bitches
Some
that can
women are stronger than men. Yeah.
handle
You with that arm.
Okay.
Don't let me hit you with that arm, man. Don't let me hit you with that arm, man.
He probably was getting his shit handled where he needed to pick up something to knock her ass out with. Hello, pay attention.
Now, what you said
That could be something.
Okay, that's
conversation I had earlier.
We heard you.
It's because I was saying that looking at this woman's history, because you know the internet, they went and pulled up all her shit.
Right.
It's like, so it looks like that this could have been a small dude that seemed like, damn, baby, they got ass and shit. I'm gonna get on her. and he got on her, and she was like, "I don't fuck with your dusty ass." Got all in his face, and he was backing up, and he probably tripped and fell over the brick.
I mean, it could be true.
And he got up and was like, "Look," she was like, "You ain't gonna do shit with the brick," because that's what the dude say on the video that that dude was. She was saying like, "You ain't gonna do shit with the brick."
And he did something with it.
And he looked over at the homies, and they was like Harlem Nights, like, "You ain't gonna shoot me in my brick."
Yeah.
You know what?
I can see that scenario.
And the brick was glowing. The brick was glowing on the ground. And it looked like God put the brick right there. Yeah.
Like in a video game and shit. Oh, here it goes.
Yeah.
It was.
I really want to. I just want to hear this nigga side of the story. I just wish we could get
right on time.
We need this nigga side of the story on everything. We seen her side. I want to see
He
his
ain't
side.
gonna talk. He ain't gonna talk because everybody gonna kill him right
I know
now.
we would never get it.
Never gonna.
But if he go to jail, we gonna see him in this orange jumpsuit. Like, hey, look.
Right.
If he go to jail and he get out, double jeopardy. He can say what happened.
Yeah.
He gonna be like, "Hey, look, she was tripping. She was like, blah, 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 blah." I was like, "Watch
What
out."
happened?
Whoop. She was like, "Nigga, you ain't gonna do shit with the brick. Nigga, hit me. Hit me then. You
Back
know,
up.
you know how I know you ain't gonna hit me because you a bitch."
Oh God.
See?
Hey,
And that's why I said I can't never see me in that scenario because I would never do that.
in domestic violence, in any kind of case of domestic violence, whoever gets to the phone first.
Oh, you heard that song?
Yeah.
Whoever gets to the phone
Yeah, but that he can't explain that, even if he did get to the phone first, unless that bitch had a gun.
And your girl beating the crap out of you, and you got more bruises.
He better have
and
some
she called-
bruises.
That's that West Coast shit. Go check
He's
out
going
that.
to jail.
Go get that Mike Epps domestic disturbance.
Whoever gets to the damn phone first.
I ain't never heard
So
that.
this nigga gonna hit her with a brick and then go call the police.
Yeah, right.
Pretty much.
I had to hit this
No,
bitch with a
in
brick.
this case, she
You know
got
what?
to the
But
phone
you know what?
first.
The reason that's true. You know, we all live in California. In California, the person who files first story holds weight. The person who files divorce first has the power.
Yeah.
The person that does whatever the shit is,
Right.
the person that does it first takes precedent.
Right.
Right.
Exactly.
I don't know about that.
No, it's
That
true.
shit true.
It's true. Because at the end of the day, like you the victim, you the one that
Right.
initiated it.
crime.
You reported the crime.
Right.
Yeah.
But that divorce shit in California, I don't know if that's true. 'Cause
That
whoever
don't always work.
sat up there and made their lifestyle comfortable for the next, you paying alimony.
Yeah.
You paying spousal support. I don't give a fuck if you
Right.
did file first.
Yeah,
It all
yeah.
depends- it all
But with
depends on how the
domestic
custody
violence,
falls.
with domestic shit, like,
No, not domestic. I'm just talking about the spousal support and alimony and all that shit in
Yeah.
California. They like, oh, you didn't make this person accustomed to this way of living.
Yeah.
You're gonna keep doing that.
yeah. You
You're
gotta
gonna-
keep them accustomed.
Even though she cheated on you 87 times, you gotta take care of this
You gotta
bitch.
take care of this
Because
bitch.
you had her
Right.
like
Think
that.
about
You
it
gotta
is,
keep
though,
them accustomed
it's in
to their
California.
lifestyle.
It's fair because y'all see Hollywood. Charlie Berry got to pay $8 million.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Point.
It don't matter
And
who
he
the sex
cheated.
is.
And she talking about I don't feel comfortable paying all this money to a nigga that called me a nigga. But you lay with this nigga.
Yeah,
And
they
she
are.
probably
But
was
you
like,
was laying with this nigga. Call me a nigga. Call me a nigga. Say my name.
She probably was like, call me nigga.
It was okay then. It was okay then.
It was cool when they was playing Master and Slave Girl and shit.
Right.
Master and the Slave Girl. Oh my
It was cool when
God.
they were playing Master and Slave Girl and shit.
It ain't cool now. She's over it. Now that nigga trying to go after her cheese. I don't care how much money she got. She want to keep it.
And honestly, I would have too. I don't give a fuck how wrong I was. If the court's gonna allow me to take half of your money or some of it,
I'm gonna get it.
I'm
But
gonna
see,
get it.
but that's the thing though, is that
Right.
I'm taking it.
there's
Right.
The court said
But it's wrong though. I still think it's fucked
I'ma
up.
take
because
it.
I was gonna say with that same scenario though, that there's women that are looking at this like the situation where women have to pay out to men. And there's women that are like, what kind of man is you?
Yeah.
That you want to come and take this woman money and shit. You ain't no man. Why you gonna do
No. I'm just saying. I noticed. I noticed every woman that was shaking their head when she said about taking half that nigga shit. I noticed every one of y'all that shook y'all head like, yes, I saw it.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna call y'all out.
Hey,
I ain't gonna call
get it,
y'all
get it.
out.
I don't give a fuck. If I can get it, I'ma get it. I may not have initially thought about getting it from the beginning.
But if there's a chance I can,
like, you know what? But if the judge told me I could,
all I'm saying is this though.
my nigga,
All I'm saying is this though. Keep that same energy when the judge give it to say the man. You gotta pay the man.
You're right.
and it does happen.
And it happens all the time. Think about how many women is on a shit. They paying most of the bills.
We
They
got a
making
female in the house.
They're making
order
more.
child support. We got a female in the house
Making more money than the motherfucking man. Guess what?
both ways.
Guess what? You're paying.
Remember when we went to court and remember the girl that was before me, before the judge?
I
She
remember.
had to pay the nigga child support, right?
Yeah.
And what did
She didn't have no job.
And what did I say? Bitch, I'll never go to child support for my daughter.
Yep.
And you'll be the one.
I never go to motherfucking child support. That judge said
Yep.
the child needs to be supported at all times. They said, my nigga, how much do you keep the kid? They calculated. No, it wasn't even joint. He kept that kid 20% of the motherfucking time. 20.
She had
20%.
Oh, well, she had
She had to pay him
Here
for
we
20%.
go.
Who on here? Who on here with me?
I said I'd never go to court.
Hold on. We got some new
We got some new
Hey,
thoughts.
come on.
Zerubbabel got bad connection. Fix your internet, Zerubbabel.
Fix your internet, cut.
Fix your
Fix
internet,
your
bud.
internet, Zerubbabel.
What's going on, Paul? What's going on, Paul?
What it do, Paul?
What's good? I heard y'all. Yo, I just came in and I heard baby girl. Hold on, I heard baby girl say that.
Take the phone out your mouth.
His internet went
Even
out.
if she ain't. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear the hell out of you.
Okay, saying I heard baby girl say even if she didn't help, she gonna take it. If the court say, but
Yeah.
let me ask you this: regardless of the court saying that, are you taking it because the court said it, or because you just want it any damn way?
I'm gonna take it because the court said I deserve it. I'm not.
No. I asked you because you want to take it. Is what I asked you.
Listen.
Zerubbabel, it says
Now
you got a
listen.
connection error, Zerubbabel. It says connection error.
Listen, Zerubbabel.
That's Paul. That's Paul.
Oh, Paul. Okay, I'm sorry, Paul. So listen, Paul. What the answer to your question? I'm never going into court feeling like anybody owes me anything.
Right.
But if the judge said, guess what? We looked at these records and we determined that this nigga is supposed to pay you $11,000 a month. I'm taking that money. Because the court said. Now that was your fault or whoever's fault to take it to court. Who the fuck took it to court in the first place? Who said let's go to court and let these motherfuckers determine how we gonna take care of our children?
Exactly.
Who the fuck made the decision?
You know who does it 80% of the time?
Who?
Number one.
Women.
See, I'm not that type of woman.
I'm just calling the stats out.
I'm
And
saying.
the stats go for all races.
Right.
It ain't just black. It's black,
Period.
white, Chinese.
I got child support
80%
under
of
the
the
table
time,
for
women
14
file for
years.
divorce. And when a woman has a degree, it goes up to 90%.
Never had to go to court.
No,
Okay.
it's like
I feel that.
I-
Now, if the court said,
Everybody can talk
woman,
at the same time.
Oh man.
We
You
can
are
hear you
entitled
at the same time.
Hold on,
to this amount of money,
You know, say something. I'm not trying to- and I'm not saying like they go thirsty across the court. Someone don't even look at
about it.
child support.
Some people don't
They
even
take
think
care
about
of their kids and they do everything for their baby. They don't bring them food, make sure they have everything, lunch, all of this, and the guy sometimes not doing nothing.
Nothing.
And it's like, do I put you on child support or do I keep doing this on my own, letting you be a scumbag? It's
Right.
not fair.
It's not fair.
It's not fair. Now, if the court decides, because you know what the court's going to do is they're going to sit and they're going to look at how the amount of time that you have the children, the amount of time that he has the children, who does what and what, and then they're going to look at your income. They're going to look at my income, and they're going to feel like at this percentage of the time that this child is with me or you, this amount of money needs to be, this child needs to be supported in every way that they've always been supported in.
Right.
And if the judge says, guess what? This nigga owes you this amount of money a month, I'm going to take it.
Right.
But let me ask you a question. Let me ask y'all a question.
Because in California, it's only based on 30. The maximum is 35% of the income. So this
not everywhere, but
that's why I said California.
Right.
In California, it's based on 35% of the income. So if your baby daddy work at Burger King, expect to get a $70 a week fucking child
check.
Yeah, but let me ask a question. Let me ask a question. What happens when you get that? What happens when you get that big child support check, but then you go and sponsors lady night and you buy all the liquor with my child support check?
Raise your hand if you get child support in here. Raise your hand. We doing that right now. Raise your hand if you get child support.
Nigga, let me put my arm.
Now look, first of all, raise your hand if you got kids.
Now look, let me answer your question. Now, Leo, what you don't understand is what we do on an everyday basis.
I knew that was coming.
No, my nigga. No, listen. You asked a question.
That wasn't me.
You want to know the answer to the question. What you don't understand is every day. It costs every day for a baby to even wake up in the morning. It costs money. What we're doing is we're spending money for them to eat. We're spending money for them food. We're transportation, gas, motherfucking anything. So mind you, this money is being spent, unconsciously spent. So when we get this fat ass check,
that's reimbursement,
and we decide to spend it on whatever the fuck we want, that's a reimbursement for all the money we already spent on.
No, it's not. I disagree with you. I disagree.
Hold on, Paul. Because I gotta flip it on. Hold on. I gotta flip it on y'all. You said, I'll do the same thing y'all just did. Raise your hand if you got kids, right? Or keep your hand raised if you got child support for your kid. I ain't getting no child support for my kid. They can tell you, I was an old single daddy. And in 25 years, I ain't getting a red motherfucking nickel. I ain't got a red nickel and none of that shit.
Right.
So I don't know what the fuck y'all talking about.
No. But check this out. Look. See, now I think with me, the difference with me and a lot of women, I've watched women actually, they fight men, they argue, they're struggling. See, the difference with you is you probably did not struggle. You probably did.
Look, my story probably more like women's story than you think. I was on the county.
I can.
And she can vouch for it. I was on the county. I went to game program, all that.
Right,
shit.
but listen,
baby mama was shit.
But it worked though, right? But the kid was still eating.
Right.
The child was still. It was never something in your mind. It was gonna happen regardless. See, that's the difference with me and a whole lot of other bitches. I've actually listened to bitches screaming and hollering and yelling, and they need support. Why? Because they can't do it. They literally cannot. Their funds are not enough. Now, when you got somebody like me or you, our funds, they're barely enough, but it's enough. Our kids are eating, they're clothed, we're doing everything the fuck we need to. Why are we gonna argue? Why am I gonna argue with you about child support, my nigga? And everything is being taken care of. It's a difference.
This is the thing, though. It's me being a man. Never, ever did I get the idea or the notion to be like, I should go put on child support.
Me neither.
I mean, I have to. I'm
Can
outside.
I,
Me neither. But guess why? Because my child is still being taken care of. It don't matter if you gave me $10 this month, $100 this month.
You gonna do what you gotta do.
My children are still being taken care of. There's nothing in the world that they need or they want. Now, whatever you give me at this point,
I just saw.
whatever a nigga gives me is just extra.
What the hell are you laughing at?
It's extra. So, you gotta realize.
Don't even say it, Tim. Don't even say it. Do not say it, Tim. Do not say it. Don't, Tim. Don't say it. Don't say it.
Tim, Tim, when you guys get a chance, can I say something when y'all get a chance?
Absolutely. Say it.
Oh, okay. It's two things.
I just saw that dunk. I just saw that dunk.
It's two things I wanted to address. One, when most time it's about men that are single fathers raising children, and there was something else that was said. It escapes my mind. It was about the back child support. Okay, somebody bring me back to the back child support that big check Neil brought up. But I want to address single fathers first. Most oftentimes, like myself, I was like Tim. Most often, men are a little too proud, and I don't even want to say too proud, but we don't often ask for much help when it comes to our children unless we have daughters. And then that's when we want somebody to braid their hair. You know what I mean? We'll go ask grandma, sissy, neighbor, pay somebody to do the daughter's hair, but depending on how old the child is. Right. So, and most oftentimes, a man is not going to ask for help. Now, if someone offers it, sometimes we tend to go, I'm all right, but then we'll say, yeah, that's fine, sure, go ahead. Like with my daughters, my neighbor used to offer to do their hair when their mother was not available. I'm like, yeah, sure. So how I would repay her was like I would cook and bring it to her and her husband. You know what I mean? That's just my way of saying thank you for them. Now, as far as that back child support, when you get that lump sum and all that money you spent, that money should really go to your baby. This is why I said it should go to your baby, because now you can say, this is what you owe your child. All that money that you spent is not a reimbursement for you. It's a reimbursement to the child. So take your own check and go, hold on, hear me out. Take your own check and party while you pay. Take that check that you got for that baby. If you want to pay the light bill, the rent, the whatever you got to pay, go ahead and pay that for the baby, but use your own money to celebrate with. That ain't no reimbursement for you. That's reimbursement for the kids.
I disagree.
How do you differentiate the money? Once you put that money into my account, whatever I decide to do with it is what I do. You cannot tell me how to spend this money.
Nobody
appropriately because
you're right. You're right. You're right, sis. I'm just saying, when you say you take that check and then you go party it for yourself, that's why I disagree with you.
If you ask me, look, I'm sorry, I just want to say real quick.
As a man, I understood what she said.
Hold on, because I'm in the room.
As a man, I understood what she said, Paul. I understood what she said. She said you might have been late on the child support check, and she might have had to spend her money to cover what you didn't pay this month. Now, when you pay that money the next 2 months or whatever, she take her cut out of it.
I get it, but that's where I disagree. I was trying to say something. Hold on, Tanya. I was trying to say why I disagree for clarity.
Hold on.
I understood what she said. That's all I'm saying. I got it.
I get it. And again, my point is. Go ahead. I'm gonna shut up.
That means you owe back pay. That means all this time you was not paying
Not a motherfucking dime.
So who is you to determine what she
You
do
cannot
with
tell
her
me how to spend this money. I'm already spending this money. This child is already taken care of. I've already been doing this. You can't tell me that I can't go buy $100 on crab meat because you decided to spend to finally provide for money. You cannot tell me
You're right.
how.
If you owe back pay and you get one lump sum, that mean they owe back pay. That mean you ain't been paying shit. That mean you been
Shut your ass up.
I agree with him, Paul. I agree with him.
And guess what? He gonna have to sit this night out.
Go ahead, Ann.
Okay, so my son is 20 years old. Right. My other kids ain't on child support, but my 20-year-old was. Right now, his daddy owed me $48,000 in back child support. So if I get a check right now for $48,000,
You deserve that check.
I'm gonna use that to do whatever the fuck
I
I
Yeah.
want. Whatever I want to do with it because I've been taking care of my son.
But
Hold on. Go
But
ahead.
I still take care of him. I mean, even though he got a job now, he's 20, but I still provide for him when he needs it. So that money going to me, and I'm gonna do whatever I want to do with it.
Right.
You can't
Yep.
differentiate
I agree.
the
I
funds.
agree
You
with
can't
y'all.
say, okay, put this money in the bank account for our kid only. My nigga, this kid is damn near grown at this point. I done put in
When you done, I want to say
all
something.
the expenses.
I want to say something. Can I say something?
Go ahead.
I would like Paul to go look up on the child support
I'm not
website.
looking up. No.
It's
We're not doing
specifically,
that. We're
wait a
not
minute.
doing that,
I
Tanya. You
just
and I
want to
have
tell
this
you.
discussion.
Okay,
Don't
can
give
I
me
say
that.
something?
Say no,
It's
but don't tell me to go look up something. Don't tell me to
Okay,
go
well,
look
I'm
up
going to
something.
tell you. Okay, all right.
Don't tell me
Well,
to
it
go look up something.
specifically says that it's a reimbursement to the parent, the custodial parent, because the custodial parent has already taken care of the child's needs by the time the check comes.
There you go.
And that's on a
And I,
monthly basis, even if you're paying regularly. So
I,
imagine a lump sum back payment.
That pays to the mother.
again, here's my stance on it to clarify.
Not argue with that, Paul.
No, I can't, and I'm going to. And I know you guys don't want to hear it. I know you guys are going to disagree, but
Paul, let me break it down.
no, there is no change in my mind, Tim. Why are you guys still trying to convince me? I've heard the arguments. I've heard the talking points. My stance is not going to change no matter what you say, but you're not letting me clarify why I say what I say.
Yeah, that's Paul.
Y'all don't let me clarify why I say what I say.
That is not
Trying to
Neo.
convince me.
That is not
No.
Neo, lady.
Not Neo, this Paul. We know this Paul.
Look,
You're
everybody.
not going to change my mind. Period. It's not going to change.
So everybody points is valid. So we just hearing everybody's point of view on this.
So Paul, what you saying is, at 21 years old, I done got a 48,000 motherfucking check. What you telling me is that I need to put this money to the side and make sure that this is for the kids specifically. Is that what you're telling me, Paul?
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly what I'm saying.
Paul, hold on, Paul. Okay. And I'm creating a hypothetical scenario. No one take this personal. It's hypothetical.
We're going to take it personal.
A single father has a little son, right? And he gets custody legally, and the courts say you're supposed to receive XYZ amount of money from the mother.
Right.
20 years go by. That man never gets $1 from
Not
the mother.
a dime.
Hold on.
Not a dime.
Hold on. He never gets $1 for the mother. So that means that man is paying both his portion as well as the mother's portion, because the child is still being taken care of. So when this reimbursement check finally comes, 20 years later, wherever the fuck it comes, and it's $40,000, it literally is a reimbursement to that father for the money that the mother never paid, that he was paying her part
for 20 years.
So that
I don't care. It goes to the kid. I told you, you're not gonna sway me with this one. You're not gonna sway me with this.
I don't get that because so you're saying that the mother can go this child's whole life without contributing a sock, and then when she pays the money all supposed to go to the child? No, that makes no
Right.
sense.
What I'm
But
saying,
I
right?
think, wait
Exactly.
a
That's
minute, can I
exactly what
finish?
I'm
Can I
saying.
finish
That's
for?
exactly what I'm saying.
Right, can I finish? So let me ask you a question. Okay, so you're paying child support monthly or every 2 weeks. What do you think that money is supposed to go to?
The child, whatever.
Wait a minute.
Whoa, because I know y'all ready to jump me. I know you're ready to jump me, and I know this. I know that.
Okay,
I would like to say because I understand how it works and I have children I paid child support on, and not once did I cry about it. Not once have I ever complained about it. I've lost income tax checks behind child support, and not once have I ever complained about it. My issue is how that money was appropriated towards my children when they come to me and still didn't have things. Okay, I'm not going to get into my personal life a whole lot, but I will say there were instances where my children did not reap the benefits of that child support. Now, yes, we can talk about she paid the light bill, she paid the rent, she paid the gas, she paid the water, but there's other things. So for me, if I was getting child support and not getting, well, if I was ordered, if she was ordered, any one of them women were ordered to pay child support to me, and I didn't get anything, when that check, this is just me. If I got a reimbursement check, that money that she sent is for them. And to me, it's saying this is from your mother for you. I know she wasn't there. I know you felt at a certain age now, because we're talking about 21, 20 something years old, right? That's what somebody asked. This is what your mother, this came from your mother. This is yours, not mine. That's for you. That's what your mother neglected to do for you. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, so wait, can I just say something really quick? Can I say something real quick?
Say it.
I would love to say it if I could just say it. So look, I didn't want to talk over everybody else. Okay, so if you've been taking care of that child, meeting that child's needs and everything else, what the fuck do that child need for $40,000 if you've been doing all that? No, I'm finna spend this money.
I just told you what.
You get that child at $40,000, they gonna go fuck it off. I'm gonna fuck it off.
I just told you. What you mean?
So what they finna do? What they gonna do? What you think your child gonna buy?
Wait a minute. What are we talking? What age are we talking about when we say child? Because y'all giving different scenarios of ages and shit.
No, the age we talking about, you've been taking care of that. If the kid finally got the money at 20 years old, they grown. They out the house, and you give that child $40,000. What you think that child finna do with that money?
Whatever you train that child to do with money is what they're gonna do with it. Whatever you train your child to do is what they're gonna do with it.
They're gonna fuck it
Man, a kid 20 years old get $40,000, they gonna fuck that money right on up.
Thank you. I'm not gonna fuck it off. Let me fuck it off.
I get it. Right. Y'all make a lot of sense. Thanks for making my point. Thank you.
Another scenario, ladies.
I'm just saying, like,
here you go. Look, I got another
So
scenario.
now it's all about who gets to fuck off the money.
No. I got a whole nother scenario.
What happened to light? What happened to light, dog? What happened to light?
She got disconnected or something, but I got a whole nother scenario. Like
You did that.
I grew up with both of my parents, so I don't have that.
At a certain age, after you've been doing this and as a mother, you've been doing this, taking care of kids, and the daddy's complaining about child support, let you see how it feels to get up every
Let
morning.
that
it's too late now. But it's too late. The kid grown.
It's
too late.
Bills and clothes and everything.
They don't understand the responsibility of an everyday parent. An everyday parent, that shit costs money every motherfucking day. You spending money on this kid every day.
And all that. Like,
Okay, but look,
I got the perfect scenario.
I didn't have to go through that. My kids, like, we not together now, but he still do what he's supposed to do. So I don't know about that part. Like, it's always been we split 50-50 equally. It's always been that. So I can't really say how y'all had to go through that. I'm a single parent, but I'm not a single parent because now I got 2 baby daddies, but they both do their part.
No, look, this Neo. I got another scenario. Here go
Neo love.
Here go the scenario, right? Here go the scenario. Two people go out to dinner, like this one fail proof. 2 people go out to dinner. The man don't have no money, so the woman covers his bill for the dinner, and he like, I'm gonna pay you back next week. Mm-hmm. So he pays her back next week. Now, when he pays her back next week, is he supposed to give the money to the restaurant, or do she keep the money for herself? Because she already paid the restaurant for the dinners. That's what we're talking about right now. She already
paid the
restaurant for the dinners. She don't have to go pay the restaurant again. That money is hers at that point.
Yeah, indeed, indubitably.
So I agree with the women on this one. That's all I'm saying. I agree with the ladies.
That's exactly what it is. Exactly.
Because sometimes a mom postpone going to school.
So Paul, how you feel about that?
Certain jobs that they want, they gotta work certain hours.
Oh, Paul.
I'm sorry. What was? There's a lot of talking. I couldn't hear anybody. Did somebody call me?
Paul, I said.
So you heard what Neo Love said, right?
No, he gonna act like he didn't hear it.
No, actually, Neil, I didn't because I stepped in the house and I was talking to my house guest.
Oh, okay. All right. So here you go, Paul. One more time.
Okay.
A man and a woman go out to dinner. The man don't have any money that time they go out for dinner. He like, I'll pay you back next week. The woman pays for both dinners. She paid for his dinner and her dinner. When he pays her back next week, like he said he does, and he does it on time, is she supposed to go back to the restaurant and give that money to the restaurant or put it in her pocket?
What in the fuck kind of backwards bullshit example is that? What kind of bullshit backward example is that, Neo? Did you really try to pull that shit on me? Get the fuck! I'm not answering that bullshit.
It's the same scenario.
No, it's not. No, it's not the same scenario. No, we're talking about a restaurant as opposed to your child that you take. Hold on, I have to step outside. My house guest. Hold on. My house guests are starting to talk. So let me step outside.
I refuse to believe that you that close-minded, Paul.
No. Listen.
Ain't no way in hell.
No, listen. I don't know everybody. It's a whole lot of talking and echoing. I don't know what's being said. I was trying to say that scenario was bullshit and doesn't even deserve a proper response. I'm not even going to respond to that bullshit. It sounded good. It sounded real fucking good, but it's poor. It's bullshit.
Let me ask you something really quick. So you being a single parent and you have raised your kids without the help of the mother, and you didn't put in all this time, all this money, all this energy, and everything else. So you finally get this money, like hypothetically, you finally get this money. You don't think you deserve to spend that on yourself, like the things that you sacrificed and couldn't do?
Nope.
Maybe you're a baller.
Because I'm gonna tell you why. Because any sacrifice I made is because I love my children. Anything that comes to, and now hold on, you asked me a question, I'm answering, and I'm being honest about what I would do. Right? You're asking about me. So for me, anything I get for them is for them. My whatever sacrifices I made, guess what? I made those sacrifices because I am a parent. I'm not looking for somebody to reimburse me for my sacrifices. Whatever I'm just saying. You asked me and I'm giving you my honest opinion. Huh?
If you had help, it wouldn't have had to been a sacrifice. Do you not understand?
No. But actually, you're wrong, because even when you have help, as parents, we always make. Wait a minute. Hold on, Neil. As parents, we always make sacrifices for our children. All the time.
Absolutely.
So helping out, we always do it.
You have to make double the sacrifices when you're doing it by yourself. Is that
Right.
am I right or wrong?
Right.
Okay, so where are you going with this?
You asked me the question about would I give the money, would I keep the money, and I told you no. So you, what do you mean what am I going with?
But Paul, you're literally doing the job of two people, right?
Right. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm doing the job of one. I'm doing the job of one.
Your instinct told me I was right.
No. I spoke too soon. No, I'm doing the job of one person.
Okay,
I'm a
so
father. Hold on, because I gotta say this. I'm not gonna be one of those men to sit here or one of those people to sit here. I'm the mother and father. No, I will never be a mother figure. I am a father. I'm doing the job of a father, not a mother. You women can use that bullshit argument, but I'm not gonna do it.
I don't think any woman is using that argument.
I'm
What they're
just beating
saying is
y'all to the punch till you
financially.
bring it up.
What they're saying is financially. If the mother had a helped, you wouldn't have had to do double financially.
Exactly.
That's what they're saying. We're not saying that
Wait a
we're
minute. What
mother
is this
and father.
double?
Wait a minute, Paul. We're not saying that we're mother and father. We're saying if the man or the woman, whatever scenario you want to look at it, if they had have done their part, we wouldn't have had to do double the part. But
Okay,
I
let me
think the
ask you a
problem is,
question.
hold on, real
Define
quick.
double.
Wait.
Define
I
double.
think
Okay, go
what do
ahead.
you
Go
mean
ahead.
define double? Okay, if a pair of sneakers cost $150, if he was there to give me 75, I wouldn't have had to put the whole 150.
If he was there, you wouldn't have
That's
to.
double.
If he was there, you wouldn't have to buy. You wouldn't have to put in on it. So now what?
Who says that though? Who says that I wouldn't? Who says
Hold
that
on.
as
Listen.
co-parents
Hold on,
we
because
didn't
y'all
come
painting a
together? Hold
scenario.
on, Paul.
Oh my
Who's to say
God.
as co-parents we didn't come together and say, yo, I got half of these sneakers, or I got $250 towards school clothes, and the other person has the other $250, as opposed to one person having $500.
In most cases, in most cases you have a situation where if you take someone who is living in the household, or even like my father who was not in the household, when he went and bought my school clothes, he bought it. My mom didn't put a goddamn dime on my school clothes.
But that's not most
So
cases.
hold on, whoa, hold on, because I asked y'all to explain this doing double shit, right? So when you talk about going half on sneakers, I don't get that. Every now and then I get it. That may happen, but most cases, if a father or mother is buying those shoes and you got both parents, that money might be pooled. Hold on, wait a minute. Okay, I'm gonna let y'all have it because for some reason I know how this is gonna play out. So I'm gonna shut up and listen.
All right, so Paul. So Paul, with the
Hey, we all in this, and y'all all on that.
Yeah, with the scenario you just gave, there's the possibility of, okay, when your father, and I'm not saying this is what really happened. This is 100% a speculation and assumption, and I'm using it to make a different point. What I'm saying is, in a situation that's like that, where a man is buying the school clothes 100% for his child, that's just him paying that portion of that. That doesn't negate everything else that single parent is doing on their own. So yes, he bought the clothes and he bought the clothes all by himself, but that don't mean he's going to have food. That's just okay, nigga. You bought the clothes and that was it. So is the clothes suffice as total contribution?
Tim, since I have to give y'all a personal experience based on my father and myself, here's what I'm gonna say. My father paid child support plus did for me out of his own pocket. I in turn did the same thing for my daughters, and I've told you all the stories about buying beds every time that woman moved, plus paying child support, plus buying school supplies, plus when they came to me buying beds. So that's why I speak like I speak. My situation and the type of person I am doesn't fit what everybody else does not. Everybody else experience. So when I paid the child support, I had no problem.
A man could literally pay child support. It's not enough. I'm sorry to even say, Paul.
It's not.
Listen before you even start. A man could give you money a month That money ain't never a month. A woman is literally, if a child, I'm not even saying a woman or a man, whoever has
that
children,
full-time parent,
that full-time parent is paying way more out of pocket than just that little bullshit ass money you giving a month. You could be buying shoes. You could be motherfucking getting child support. That's not enough. My son, literally, his dad was a full-time daddy. I'm talking good dad, paid his child support on time, did everything, but it was never enough. It's still not enough. Do you know how much food costs? Do you know how these little niggas want books for school at the library? These motherfuckers want, no, for real. These motherfuckers got football, they got hygiene, they got this, they got that. $300, $400, $500 a month is not, it's never a month, it's never enough. So whatever you're giving, it's not enough. So when that check do come in, that fulfills the amount of money that you already spent. What don't you understand about that?
Right now.
I never had an issue, nor you never heard me say it should be enough. So I don't know why you brought that argument to me.
I
I never said that. Hold on, Tanya.
This nigga's a caveman.
Hold on, but what I'm saying
But I,
as a whole single,
He's a caveman.
as a whole single father, right now, my son is 25 years old, and my baby mama won the lottery today, and they sent me a check with all that interest and shit. They sent me a $70,000 check. I'm gonna be.
You're right. And you're not giving it to your son.
When I say I'm spending,
I will give him some.
No, I said you're not giving it to him,
I'm
but
not giving him this whole $70,000.
Right. But you know what I think, ladies?
I am.
I've always made sure that he's okay, because even at 25 years old, kids still need shit.
Right.
You know what I think, ladies? I think, ladies and gentlemen,
But to their point though, I raised my son to be an excellent young man. So I can drop 10 grand on my son.
That I
and I know
understand.
he'll be good.
But what I'm saying is, it's never the money that they give a month, even if the court said,
No,
look,
I get that.
your check is this, and I want you to pay this amount of money.
Right.
Money, the judge ain't taking into consideration that I got this, and this, and I'm paying all this shit. Electric alone fluctuates.
The reason I understand that more than most people is because I was the victim of child support fraud. My whole baby mama's mama took my son's birth certificate, whited my baby mama's name out, and put her name, and had me paying child support directly to the grandma. And whenever I went down to the courthouse, they was like, and I was like, look, this is fraud. I want to report fraud, blah blah blah. They was like, and you know, I hate to say it, it was women that worked at the counter. They treated my ass like whatever.
I think I just want to say this, ladies and gentlemen. I think the problem comes in when men really don't know what child support is for, right? What they want to see is when they see their kid to have the latest of everything, or maybe just not even the latest of everything for them to have things. Child support is not for clothes only. They don't care. It's like, oh, I pay child support, but when I see my kid, he don't have blah blah blah. But they're not thinking about food. They're not, and they be like, oh, well, it's not supposed to go towards bills. It absolutely says that. The bills can be paid. Because what happens is when you go,
it goes to lights and gas, having warmness for your kids.
If you're lucky, and she's spending it on that.
It's helping you to provide for your child.
It's helping.
It's helping.
Right.
They do feel like you're supposed to have that shit under control and you're supposed to shit.
And do
but
it.
But at the same time, I can't do both. Sometimes you can't do both.
But see, this is the thing. What she's talking about very, very, very immature men. And immature don't have nothing to do with your age. Right. Because just because you get older does not mean you grow the fuck up.
Right.
It's a lot of
Ask Paul.
It's a lot of
Oh damn.
No. She good, cause She good. I ain't even tripping on that. That's her. I don't know where that came from, but let her have it.
Even in the child support laws, it says if
Hold on, like, let me get it out.
okay.
What
I
I'm
didn't hear
saying,
you.
like, I'll be laughing because I'm a victim of child support fraud.
Right.
The court was like, oh, it's $50,000.
But have the kid the whole time.
They took my taxes and all of that shit.
I see it.
And I'm coming to court like, but look, I pick up my custody papers. I've been having niggas since he was 3. My bad. So we're not gonna charge you no new occurring.
But we still keeping what we
owe
took.
us the shit.
That's
before.
right. You're right.
And your payment is only $20, but the interest on it is $250.
Yeah.
You know, it's on some whole fucked up shit. But so I crack up and I laugh when they like the immature men that she's talking about that pay $130 a month in child support. And
She bought a whole house off my child support payment.
Hold on, like when they pay $130 a month in child support, and then they say baby mama get a new car and be like, that's my child support.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Right. She bought a car with my child support.
Money for the month.
But you know the other thing, the other part of that is that even in child support, I want to say they say if the car is used to get the kid to and fro school, sports, whatever, that you have a right to use that money towards that vehicle as well.
But see, what niggas don't even understand is like that car needs new tires. That car needs gas. I need to make sure that oil is changed. I need to make sure it's so many variables.
Right. Right. See, I think you guys. I think if I may.
$100 is enough for the child.
I think my opinion has been misconstrued about the child support going for the child because I started with I understand. Hold on, Neil, don't do that, please. I understand that the money, there are times where you have to spend on lights, gas, utilities, and all of that. I understand that. I have no problem with that. I've never argued against it. Even when you throw in the car, I won't argue against it. What I'm saying when we talked about getting that lump sum is when I said, no, that goes to the kid. That's what I'm saying. Now, all that other shit y'all talking about, I agree with you. Yes, lights are expensive. Gas is expensive. Food costs. I get it. I'm not arguing against that shit. When you want to get your hair done, then I got a problem with it. When you want to get your nails and feet done, that ain't got nothing to do with my kid. That mommy look like that. That's your problem.
You spent the token because getting this nigga something for school, so you ain't got it because you ain't had your toes.
Bitch ain't got her toes done in 20 years. She done got a check and you mad because a bitch done got her toes.
No, I ain't mad.
Wait, why would you get upset? Why would you get upset about that? If before that child support came, that kid has food, that kid has lights, that kid has rent, pay. Hold on, that kid has new clothes, a haircut, and all of the things that a child needs. And now I done took that out my check, and now the child support coming, which is a reimbursement to me because it absolutely says that. I'm getting my hair done should not ever be a problem.
I'm gonna tell you why it's a problem because now you arguing against what you said earlier about doing double.
I'm not.
No, hold on, hear me out, because this is what you said. Well, all of y'all said doing double. So once you did double, and then you took that money and you still didn't even let me help you with my child because you want to be reimbursed for doing double.
I already did
That's what you just said. That's what y'all said. So I'm cool. That's what y'all said.
I don't think you grasped the concept, Paul. I don't think you
grasped the concept. You just don't like I don't agree with it. You don't
Paul,
like I don't agree with it.
If I did everything for the child before the check came, that I am being reimbursed for the extra money that I put out that would have been your money. I just did it ahead of time.
So you did double, right? So you did double. Why not make it triple and take what I gave you and give it to the kid?
So what about your other half then? Why you didn't do double then?
No, you just made it about the hold on.
I said double when the father's not around, not when the father is there. I'm talking about when you're doing it all alone. What are you talking about?
Let the trigger subside. So Paul, like you said, the doing double, it goes back to Neo's example. So if a woman and a man go out on a date, right? The man don't have no money. So the woman pays double. She paid for her meal and his meal. So when he pay her the money back, you're saying that she should give that money to the
back
restaurant.
to the restaurant. That's paying the restaurant double.
To the restaurant.
Because
that money is not to reimburse her for what she paid.
But Timotheus, let me say this, Timotheus. Let me say this, Timotheus. So if I did double already, and then your check come, so you saying why didn't I do triple? Then you should be sending double too.
Hey, you know what? You're right, Tanya. Guess what? I ain't gonna argue against you. You're right. But if it don't come, make use, and you can make use of what was sent, make sure it's used on the kid and not your fucking
I already took care of the kid. I already took care of the kid.
Now add some extra on it. Make sure you got a little extra though. Make sure that y'all got extra so you don't have to sacrifice your next back.
I'm always gonna make sure.
No. Make sure you don't have to sacrifice next pay period, Tanya.
I'm always going to make sure the kid
you don't have to sacrifice next pay period.
Paul, I'm always going to make sure the kid has extra because the kid lives with me. Listen, every week food got to be bought off. I go shopping for food every 2 weeks. That kid's going to eat every night. Hold on. My son likes goddamn PlayStation 5 games. I buy that.
Oh, well, then that's on you for buying that goddamn PlayStation 5.
My son gets lunch money every... Hold on. My son gets... Hold on, ladies. My son don't eat school lunch. So he gets lunch money every day.
And I said, you take that money you get. And I said, no, because you going over what I said. No, then give it to the kids so you won't have to wipe your ass. You can buy tissue then.
Why you not sending 200 then? Why you not
what
sending
you
200?
mad about, Tanya? What you mad about?
I'm not mad, baby. I'm not mad. I'm not mad because guess what?
Again, y'all just mad because I said something about don't spend it on your fucking funky ass toes and hair.
You can't tell me. You can't tell me to do double with my money and then you only do half with yours.
I don't give a shit. I said what I said and I'm going to stand on it.
And you sound crazy.
I don't give a fuck how I sound.
You sound crazy.
This is what I stand on.
You sound crazy.
I don't give a shit. So
you sound crazy.
So
I'm supposed to do double while you do half.
No. You gonna add 2. So when you get that little bullshit check, make sure that you put that on the kids so that way next pay period you don't have to do double. You only get half. I did half. That's what I'm talking about.
If I'm the custodian,
now you're mad. Now it don't make sense. Now it don't make sense, right? Now what I said don't make sense.
The custodial parent always pays more out of their pocket than the other parent, unless you have one of those dope ass fucking fathers that you said you was. You paid your child support, you bought beds, you bought clothes, you bought all of that shit. Then you're doing double. That's
all I'm saying is.
I didn't hear you. I can't hear you.
Show your face,
for those of y'all claiming to do double.
I gotta put some stuff on.
For y'all claiming to do double, then you can always save your other half and use whatever half you get from daddy and put that with yours. So now you're not doing double.
Why you not doing double, daddy? Why I gotta
now you want to talk against it.
I'm asking. Why I always gotta do double?
Get out of here. Get out of here.
Ladies, I'll see y'all at Mardi Gras. Do not go to Oklahoma. Come to Louisiana.
Hey, Neo Love, we coming to see you, baby boy.
That's right. Come on down.
We coming to see you, baby. We didn't already establish this. You said you got 3 rooms.
That's
just put together 2.
Yes. Paul on that bullshit. You know what, Paul?
Hey, I got a bed. It might be yours, Mom. Because
at this point, not Paul, who is it?
Neo Love.
Neo gonna find out.
Oh man, see, Paul, you made me look great, Paul. You made me look good, Paul.
Paul,
He said you just made me look good, Paul.
Paul disappointed the fuck out of me. Like, Paul, I don't even.
Oh, there she go.
Okay. That's what the fuck I'm talking. Tell that nigga again, Tanya.
I just don't. It's simple math. And his math ain't mathing.
I
That's
don't
all
care
it
nothing
is.
about your math and
Like
my math not math, and I said what I said.
I got
And you know
a
I'm gonna stand on
homeboy,
it.
and I wish I could get him on this call. I got a homeboy, he pays child support. He got 2 jobs, he got a good job. He pays a substantial amount. But when he gets his daughter every weekend, he don't take clothes from her mother's house. It's clothes there already. When he picks her up on Sunday, hold on. When he takes her home on Sunday, he takes her grocery shopping. You know what he said to me? He said, my baby mother got other kids, and I know it get hard for her sometimes. He said, so I'll pick up her and her siblings some things. And he said, and if she need a bill paid, he said, I know I pay child support, but I'm going to pay it. You know why? Because if she's happy, my daughter's happy. I don't care about none of that other shit.
Right there.
Meanwhile, we got a Paul and shit.
Yeah, meanwhile you got Paul, which you really only hearing half and understanding half, because like I said, there are things I've done, and although I did those things, I still feel a kind of way about it. Why is you? Okay, I'll tell you what. Y'all go ahead and jump on Paul, because Paul ain't gonna be swayed by nothing nobody say.
Nobody's not jumping on you, Paul.
Okay, no. Go ahead. Say what you gotta say. I'm listening.
I don't think anybody's jumping on you.
Okay,
We just
so if
trying to
y'all
get
gonna let
you
me
to
talk,
understand.
so if you're gonna let me talk, then let me
Well,
talk and stop
damn, you
trying to
said
counter
say
it.
what you got to say, and then I said something that you cut me off.
You said ain't nobody. Okay, so if it's not
I
about that,
said
then let me.
nobody's jumping on you, but we're trying to get you to understand that you're looking at this all wrong.
No, I'm not.
You're looking
No,
at
I'm
no,
not.
you are, Paul. If I did your job and my job, and then I get a reimbursement from you for your job, I should not have to take that money and spend it on the child, because I'm gonna always spend on the child regardless.
But you guys asked me. Hold on. You guys asked me when I told you that I had custody of my children, right?
Right.
And then the scenario was now nobody wants to hear it, right? But you asked me about me, what I would do.
Right.
Right.
This is everybody's point of view of this.
You asked me what I would do.
Right.
And I said, if I got that money, it would go on my child or children. And you guys are saying, well, I think I have a right to it. That's fine. I'm just saying, for me, it's going to my child. And I know it's hard to believe, but yes, I am that nigga. I feel like this, with the way my children are, the older ones, if I give it to them, I know they're going to say, Dad, do you need anything? And I'm probably going to say no, but I know them. So therefore, I'm not worried about it. And you guys hold on. And you guys said something real interesting earlier when it was, why give it to a 20-year-old to fuck off when I can fuck it off, which sounded immature to me about who wants to fuck off the money. That's what was crazy to me. You want to argue about whether the child should fuck it off or you should fuck it off.
It's not even about fucking it off. It's about the reimbursement of the fact that I paid your part and mine. What don't you understand with that, Paul? I don't understand what you don't understand. I paid my part and yours for 20 years. Now
right,
I got a $40,000 check. Listen, Paul, I got a $40,000 check, and you telling me I need to give the whole $40,000 to the kid?
No, you ain't got to do it. I would though. You ain't got to do it, but I would.
I would absolutely not.
I will.
You ain't got to tell. But I applaud you for being that type of nigga. If that's the type of nigga you is, then I applaud you. But in my mind, you selling yourself short.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
Absolutely selling yourself short.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
How do you not feel like you're not selling yourself short?
Because I'm gonna tell you why. Just to know that my children they're good, and that their mother did something for them, and I gave it to them, and those children. Now, if my children still feel some kind of way, I can't help that. But for me, all I know in my heart is I did the right thing. For me, the right thing for me is to make sure. I know that, but I'm not worried about all that sacrificing I made. I did it out of love. It comes from the heart. I'm not looking for a reward for it. I'm not
But that's
looking to
not
be
looking. Wait,
rewarded for it.
I don't think anybody is looking for a reward. That's not a reward. That is not considered a
I
reward.
am not
But
looking
I'm
for a
listen,
pat on the
Paul. I
back.
get it. I
or-
get it.
or-
I get it, Paul.
I'm not looking for
I don't.
that. I
I
don't
think
give
what
a
we
shit
do.
about it.
I think the selfless. I think the selfless things that we do for our children alone shows that we do it because we love our children, and we're not calling and begging and asking nobody to do shit. But guess what? I made sure you had the best of everything. Cause listen, most mothers, right, go without some for their kids to have. Right? So now listen, I'm being reimbursed for all of these years that you ain't had no holes in your sneakers, you ain't had no holy jeans, you wasn't sleeping on the floor, you wasn't missing meals. I don't get my money back.
Let's ask a question to Paul. Are you court ordered child support? Are you paying child support whether she asked for it or not?
What? Say that again. I didn't hear it.
Did she have to take it to court for child support, or are you just paying child
What? Somebody relate what she's saying because of the echo and I can't
She
really
said,
hear her.
do you pay child support, or are you current? Are you paying child support now, and are you current on your child support if you are?
I no longer. I know.
Oh wait, she didn't say that. She didn't say
She
that.
said, "Are you paying child support on GP or is it a court order?"
I took both of them to the office because when I told my father about the first child, he said, regardless of what she says, you take her down there and you make sure it's paid, because if you don't, she's gonna get vindictive and try to take you. I found that to be true because when we got into an argument and broke up, she's like, I need to go down there and get more. That tells me right there, yes, you would have filed child support on me later, which would have put me in a rearage. So I took her early. So yes, I did that.
Paul,
Okay.
No, how did it put him in a rearage if he took it?
are you bitter a little bit about
No, I'm not bitter at all. I have no issue paying child support. None. I had no issue with it. Because like I said, my father told me to do it. So if daddy told me to do it, okay, must be the right thing to do. So no, I don't have I ain't mad about it.
Can I ask you a question? Do you think that the amount of child support that you were paying was enough?
I don't know. When I think about it, I don't know if it was enough because hold on. You asked me a question. Let me answer why. For a woman who is receiving state benefits and not working and Section 8 paying her apartment, what the hell more does she need? Because whatever I pay, hold on, hear me out. You ask me a question, and either you're gonna let me answer it or not. When that woman wasn't doing, being very productive, and I was paying that child support plus going into my pocket, it didn't matter whether it was enough because I was still digging in my pocket to make sure that boy had Pampers, shoes, and clothes and food.
Right, because if she was on all them services, she didn't get the child support. The state took it.
Right.
She didn't get the child support.
No. In the state of Oklahoma, she got half of it.
Okay, so let me change the scenario.
In the state of Oklahoma, she got half of it.
Let me change the scenario. We actually talking about women that go to work. I'm not talking about a bitch that get nothing. I'm not talking about a bitch that actually. I'm talking about somebody that actually go to work every day. Someone that don't get state services. We're not talking about a bitch on Section 8. We're not talking about somebody on food stamp, cash aid. We're talking about somebody that actually go and spend their own money.
Okay.
So getting services.
That's sitting on her ass, not working.
Sitting on her
But
ass.
guess what, ladies? I gotta say this, ladies. Even if she getting services, that shit don't be enough.
But like I said, yeah, but
specifically,
right.
I'm talking about someone that does not even qualify for.
Right.
We don't even qualify for services. We're not getting
I can't speak to that. I can't speak to the, any professional women that because hold on, wait a minute, whoa. Let me.
A bunch of women that are professional.
Okay, but hear me out. But what I'm saying is, for like with my daughter's mother, right, who worked and did what she did, was that enough? I don't know, because all I do know is I was still in my pocket, aside from the child support, buying clothes, shoes, beds, etc. So I don't know.
You know how much
All
child support you paid. You know if it was enough or not. You know how much you paid.
But I know this, Tanya, I know this. I was also willing and had no issue digging in my pocket for my children. So to me, in my mind, that child support may be just enough, might not be enough, it don't matter. Or even if it was completely enough, I'm still digging in my pocket for my children.
Right.
That's just me. That's the nigga I am. And y'all can talk about what these other niggas arguing, these other talking points. But when you're talking to Paul about this issue, I can only speak from the person I am and how I operate.
Right.
And if it's unusual to you, then I don't know what to tell you.
I don't think it's unusual.
You get a fat ass check like the female been doing all this, and that big ass like $40,000 check come. You saying every single last penny should go to the kid, which that's where the argument came in place. Like, wait a minute, how? When I've been doing all of this whole time, right? How can I not spend $1 on me and feel and like finally do something for me? And I've been providing for this child all his life, however old, 18, 20, 21, however old that the child is at this point, and you feel like I don't deserve to spend not one dime of this money on myself, but have to give all of these thousands of dollars to this kid. Like,
I do. I honestly think that. Yes, that's what I think. Yes, you're right. I do think that.
You feel that way after everything that's been discussed. And
you don't feel that way. He do not feel.
He's just doubling down on it.
No, Neil, hold on. You guys know we've had this conversation in the back chat many a times, and don't do that to me on the live. Don't do that. Y'all know how I am. I ain't doubling down just to double down. This is how I am. That's what I feel.
And I know you sticking to your guns, but you even hearing like different females' point of views and like how they really been, and it's not no Section 8 ass food stamp recipient. It ain't none of that, and you still feel that way.
No. I'm gonna say this. I ain't gonna say nothing about Paul. I'm gonna say this. I'm the one. Wait, hold on, ladies. I'm the one that initially asked the question that started all this. And the minute I heard the response, I copped deuces. I was like, okay, that makes sense.
Right.
Period. Point blank. It makes sense. Period. And I ain't got no argument with it. So I'm saying, like, I don't see how anybody else would have an argument against what y'all saying. Like, it makes sense.
Right.
Yeah.
That's why I'm asking Paul.
You, Neo love.
But that's what I'm asking Paul. Like, after you hearing the other side of it, you feel that don't make you feel any other way. Even hearing like other what they go through and how this go, it still makes you feel it don't sway you in no time.
What it says to me is, if that's what you feel, cool. But for me, I think it should go to the child. That's what I'm saying. I'm not telling you that that's what you should do or need to do. I just think that's what should happen.
Right.
Now, I'm not saying any of you need to do that.
Out of that, but they not getting the whole 40.
I never said that's what y'all need to do. That's just what I think should happen.
But you know, us as parents, we for sure not gonna spend it all on ourselves, because anybody who got kids most of that shit gonna go on your kids anyway. But you gonna spend something on yourself.
But guess what, my nigga? If I decide to host a ladies' night, nigga, with some crab legs and some motherfucking wine or
that came out of
some motherfucking Top Chef Don, I don't want to hear a motherfucking thing.
Right.
Do what you do.
That's what the nigga would say. I just paid $40,000. I ain't paid shit in 2 decades, and she spent it on crab legs. Fuck out of here.
I ain't gonna say nothing.
But you
Lady,
know,
I ain't
real
saying
parents,
nothing.
you know, all we do is think of our kids first. I don't care
Yeah.
what's going on, no matter where I go. If I go anywhere to buy myself something and I see something that my kid would like,
Right.
I need to go and get this. I ain't even come here for this motherfucker, but I'm still
But when
here.
when you guys talk about you, the professional women, right? Because I was gonna say, like, with my daughter's mother who worked, you know, again, I already went down that road with her. You know, it was no problem with the child support plus digging in my pocket. But for you women who are in the I guess upper middle class or middle class tax bracket.
Middle class.
Okay, whatever. Okay, you're above poverty. Okay, far above poverty.
Pockets. He's trying to get in y'all pockets.
Nah, shut up. Whatever. Look, I get it. I get it that y'all have expenses. I get it that you have expenses that maybe whatever some of these child support orders might not be enough. I get it. Okay. I'm just simply stating, you know, when you get that back child support or whatever, that the child sees that, okay, hey, your daddy, your sorry ass daddy finally sent some money, so let's go get you something. That's all I'm saying.
Right, yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
But you're not getting the whole guap. You ain't getting the whole guap.
Okay, all right, that's fair.
I'm going to splurge on you. You can get some shit that you've been wanting for a long ass time that I ain't been able to get you. But you ain't getting a whole guap because you know what? These bills, I still gotta provide. I still gotta pay these bills. I still gotta pay this rent. I gotta do something. Let's get a cushion. And that's just how I think. I'm gonna pay y'all. We gonna pay y'all everything. We gonna get caught up on everything.
We talk about shit right quick, you know, and I still got kids that ain't sure about this money.
Oh, them too. Oh, God, period. This kid ain't sure. Your sibling gets something. Your sibling gets something. And I know you won't be what
you threw a monkey wrench in that thing.
Hey, we can all relate though. But we can all relate though. I think all of us are.
All right, well,
it was so good talking to y'all. We gotta do this.
It was nice talking to you, lady. We're gonna get Paul together. We're gonna get Paul in shape. Don't worry about it.
Y'all ain't gonna do shit but deal with my. Y'all gonna deal with my ignorant ass. That's what you gonna deal with. Y'all just gonna get used to my ignorance. That's all there is to it.
We gonna get Paul a wife and a new baby and let him start all over.
No, the fuck you not. The fuck I will raise a new baby. You got me fucked up.
Stepdaddies be stepping up.
Hey, this is fun. I'm glad we did it, and we gotta do it again soon.
Yeah, no, I don't mind.
All right, so I appreciate everybody that tuned in, and we appreciate everybody that came on the panel. Until the next episode, thank you for watching the Average Black Man Show.
Peace out, y'all.
Bye, y'all.
Leo, this ain't the last time.
Hey, we
gonna y'all better come on down. Y'all better come on down.
Hey, we known for calling niggas bluffs.
Hey,
now,
look, I ain't